Welcome to the first ever second episode of Let's Get Podcast. Tonight's theme, we're going to be talking to Videogame-Influenced musicians. And first we have with us producer Snafu, aka Ben. Hey, Ben.
What's up?
Oh, hey, what's up? The cast is a little different this time. Instead of a slew of my friends, it's going to be Andrew.
Hello.
Hi, Andrew.
How you doing, Andrew?
I'm fine. How are you?
Shh. I'm about to be fine. We're going to be drinking beers tonight.
Eric, what's your name again?
My name's Eric,
All right, cool.
aka Let's Get Drunk.
Hey, let's do that.
So,
All right, round one. So let's get cracking.
oh snap! Listen to the sounds. This is not a drunk cast, guys. This is just us having some beers while we do it.
I have a question, dude. What are you drinking, by the way?
I'm drinking Guinness Drought in the can.
Dude,
Drought? Guinness Drought, huh?
That's what it says.
It's draft.
I'm a fucking dunce. I'm a dunce.
I heard what I'm drinking, dude.
Well, that's getting edited out. Just kidding.
And you, Andrew?
I'm drinking Avery de Poussalouse.
But
The
it sounds
boost is loose.
I am,
It's
by the way.
actually a French word for I think it means a male virgin.
Really?
I think so.
That's crazy.
Nice.
It tastes better than that, though. Trust me. I know from experience.
You know what a male version tastes like? Virgin?
Don't we all? It's a sour beer, though. It's really good.
De
Hey, Ben-
Poussalouse is a woman that deflowers a man. That's what it is.
Oh, really?
I was close.
Damn, that's sexy. What are you drinking, Ben?
I'm drinking Pabst Blue Ribbon, dude.
That's
Because I'm fucking cheap.
stay
And
class.
I didn't want to buy a 40, so I got 18 pack. So I'm good to go.
Nice, man. All right. Well, yeah, you can't really do much better than that, really.
My
It's
one
like-
beer probably cost more than your 18 beers.
Shit.
Yeah, dude.
Some kind of beer snob, Andrew. Well, so we've got Ben, aka producer Snafu. Why don't you tell us a little about yourself?
Well, my name is Ben Jimin Pena, and I reside in Paris, California. I'm pretty much your, I guess, average bedroom producer. I literally make my music in my bedroom on my bed. I have in front of me a laptop and two Mackies, and what I use is a Fruity Loops FL Studio. I make the music of breakcore, IDM, chiptune, dubstep, and pretty much anything that's like kind of experimental or like emotional, like piano ballads and stuff like that. And
Nice.
that's pretty much it.
Nice. Well, how would you, for our listeners that actually aren't familiar with those styles of music, how would you describe, I guess, breakcore, or maybe your style in general? Because it's pretty eclectic, your style. But how, if you had to sum it up, or if you had to explain it to someone, and I know it's kind of abstract trying to explain music, talk about music, but how would you kind of describe it to someone?
Basically, I would just describe like old funk breaks, just taken and kind of cut up and skewed, along with like distorted gabber kicks, and pretty much just like full on aggressive, like hard electronic music. And if that doesn't like appeal to like the person I'm explaining to, then there's really no use in explaining more than that.
Very true, very true. Panic attack inducing music, yeah?
Yeah, dude, it's really good when you're drinking beer, and it's kind of better like when you're drinking and watching it live. So
Nice.
keep that in mind.
We will do that.
We're not going to be watching it live.
Come on, we could go to Paris. I've always wanted to go to Paris.
I heard the Eiffel Tower is awesome.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, never heard that one before.
I'll have a baguette.
We're going to actually have a format tonight, unlike last time, courtesy of my man Ben. He actually threw together a format for us on this one.
Oh, I did. Yeah, a little itinerary.
Yeah. So we're gonna follow that.
That's very sweet of you. That's why you have over 9,000 subscribers.
It's over 9,000. Andrew, do you know that?
I'm familiar with the over 9,000 meme.
Well, it's over. It's officially over. Oh my god. You put us to shame, man. Oh my god.
My bad. That's the first beer too, man.
Dang, it's gonna get wicked in here. And just, I guess, for a little bit of knowledge I should drop on the listeners, I'm in my room alone, so this is kind of sad. But Andrew's in his house alone, and Ben is, of course, in Paris, California, and we're in Colorado, so we're all Skyping it.
I'm in my house that my parents bought.
For you.
I'm 30.
Nice. Hey man, I got my fame by being the guy that lived in his parents' basement, so nothing wrong with that.
Cool, dude. I said ain't nothing wrong with free rent.
No, I agree. So on the last episode, the very first episode, we talked about video game music, and this time we're going to talk about music that was created by people that were influenced by video games. So I did actually end up saying like chiptunes and chiptunes related artists on the last one. Maybe we'll do that on a future one. I guess if you want to get technical, Ben, I guess you've never actually done like proper tune music, like using like the Game Boy to create music or anything like that, correct?
No, not even.
Okay, but everything, you couldn't tell it apart really. because he uses some really awesome sounds that are just straight. You would think that they're straight chiptune, when you hear them, and you're gonna hear them. You're probably hearing them right now.
Yay!
Yay! Look at that, dude! Fantastical. So guys, on that note, what you been eating this week?
What did I eat? You know what? I've been eating like a lot of fried egg sandwiches with like mayonnaise, dude.
Oh my god, I didn't know fried. Oh yeah, fried egg sandwiches. I was thinking fried egg salad sandwiches.
And like Tabasco, dude. I actually last week I got drunk, right? And like I called up Denny's, and before I showed up, I told them that I wanted Tabasco sauce. And so right when she like gave me my stuff after I paid for it, she's like, "Yeah, we just threw in a bottle of Tabasco." And I was like, "What? Love you." I was like, "Totally get married." She's like, "We are." I was like, "Yes." And then so anyways, when I went to go like look, see if all my stuff was in there, I like put my bag down like on the table, and I saw another bottle of Tabasco, and I kind of accidentally put that in my bag.
I take Tabasco from Chipotle.
Yeah, dude, because I don't think they actually had that for sale at the time.
Yeah,
like,
you
when
can buy that.
Well, no, you can now, but I think that when it first came out, it was exclusive to that restaurant.
Oh, it may have been. I don't know.
I don't know, but
I only take a bottle when there's like just a tiny bit left.
Fuck that, dude. I'll take the whole thing.
You guys are thieves, man.
I'm a fucking... No, I'm not. I'm just... When I'm drunk, dude, I kind of just be like, oh, well, I guess, it kind of belongs to me now.
Yeah, remind me not to have you at my house, so that's good. I am anti-salsa piracy, you guys. It's a no-no. But no, seriously, yeah. Ben, you've not had the smoked Chipotle Tabasco sauce. You don't know what you're missing out on.
I've not, and like, I'm sorry to say so, dude.
Yeah, seriously. Put it in your mouth. Put it. I've been, thanks for... What's that?
I just gargled, never mind.
Oh. Dude, I would gargle that sauce. It's fantastic. Put it on eggs. Put it on everything. Put it on cereal. Who cares? Dude, are you serious already?
Yeah.
Dude, I should not edit this so people have a perspective on how quickly you're downing these. Oh my god.
Dude, I'm downing these fuckers. I don't give a fuck.
Well, we're 2 minutes into the podcast and 2 beers into the podcast, Ben.
Is it really, dude? Is it really 2 minutes?
Oh, I don't know.
I was gonna say, I'm proud of myself, dude.
I guess I've got to catch up.
You were gonna talk about what you ate this week.
Oh, sure. Well, Taco Bell and a lot of it. I just had it before I started the podcast. Number 4. Mexican pizza, Baja Blast. It's delicious. You gotta love the Taco Bell. So, one thing I tried that everyone has to put in their mouth, Ruffles, hot molten chicken wing style or whatever it is. It's like hot molten chicken wings, I think is what the flavor is. Oh my god, has anyone had it?
Oh, Ruffles. Okay.
It's like a new flavor. It's awesome.
Right.
Yeah, I won't be eating that.
Dude, you need to eat it.
I've only stuck to like original flavors. Like I've never intentionally went out and bought like an obscure or just like an odd flavor of like chips just because it just seems like a novelty, I'd rather smell the real thing than like taste like an artificial thing, kind of like scratch and sniff stickers. I mean, it's cool to like smell it once, but you don't want to smell it all the goddamn time.
Right. No, yeah, I agree with that. But yeah, you need to check it out, guys. Trust. I'm always like, if you go to the store and me, like I buy anything that's new. Like if I see a new flavor of something, I don't care what it is, I'm buying it. I have to.
It's very true.
I love the novelty.
You are a consumer.
Dude, I am, man. Give me stuff.
We went to the store once and there was like 5 new flavors of Pringles. You bought them all. Every single one of them.
That's cute.
When I buy stuff like that, like I see it on the shelf and I want it, I just stick my arm into the shelf and I just put the sharpening cart underneath it and I just pull it all over. No, but I had like sometimes you're going to be disappointed, but sometimes you're going to find like the new hotness. And I had like these dill pickle ones from like the Intense Extreme Pickle or something from Pringles. Oh my God. So good.
See, the problem with that is they usually don't make those flavors for very long and then you're fucked.
That's why you got to get it. Like, I'm pretty much scarred for life because I never got to have wow. No, now I'm scarred for life. I never got to have a Nintendo cereal system. My parents never bought it for me. And like all my friends, Andrew, I think you've had it.
Yeah, I have.
Did you have that, BM?
No, sir.
Anytime something comes out, like if it's going to be a limited time only, I'm going to get it because I need to have that. Otherwise, I would be filled with regret the rest of my life.
That's what it goes back to. It goes back to the Nintendo cereal. That's why you do this.
You are what fuels America as a common youth.
Exactly, dude. Like, when things pick up, it's like air it wet and bought a shitload of video games and Pringles and a new Mountain Dew. But Andrew, what have you been eating?
Well, I'm trying to eat healthy. So the only thing that stands out from this week is I've been making salads with spinach and red peppers and carrots.
That was the longest boo ever. Ben, you're off the podcast.
That was a dick move. You were saying?
No.
Oh, I spinach and red pepper and carrot salads with balsamic.
Dude, that sounds like you poop a lot.
No, I poop fairly regularly, I'd say.
What color?
Normal poop.
What's the consistency?
You
Does
know,
it
normal.
smell?
Purple poop.
Just like everyone else, right?
Yeah, of course, like everyone.
It smells like every man's dumb.
Yeah.
Remember when you said that, Andrew? You told me I took an every man's dumb.
It's cute, man.
Well, okay, so that's what we've been eating. What you been playing, Andrew? Video games.
I've been playing. Well, I always play Left 4 Dead 2, so that's always on the list.
I'm so jelly.
But I've also been playing a little bit of Call of Duty Black Ops because I just got it last week.
Nice.
And
It is nice.
it's fun times.
How do you feel about it in comparison to Call of Duty Modern Warfare DOS?
Well, I haven't played the multiplayer, and I don't know that I'm going to just because I don't have the kind of time that's necessary to, get into it and actually advance. But the single player campaign, I think, is way better. I love it.
I heard the single player for Black Ops is really good.
It is really good so
That's
far.
the series, yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I haven't played it. I heard too many bad things about it not being as good as the multiplayer in the first one, which I got a little bit into, but I got schooled all the time. Once I started getting kind of good, it takes too much time. Like people were 5 prestige or whatever, something ridiculous, and you just get smoked all the time by 13-year-old kids.
Yeah, I only made it to level 30 something in Modern Warfare 2, and then I got, I was done with it, and I went back to playing Left 4 Dead all the time.
Nice.
What I heard in the multiplayer for Black Ops, it's not necessarily like a sniper's paradise as comparison to Modern Warfare 2.
That's good, actually.
I could see that based on what I would anticipate the maps look like.
Yeah.
A lot of jungle stuff, and that doesn't really lend yourself to long distance sniping.
Hey, speaking of jungle, Ben. I'm just kidding. Ben loves jungle music.
No, I don't.
I know, come on.
It looks like I do because I have fucking dreadlocks and I look like a Rastafarian, but I appreciate it.
Just not the amen break.
Oh god. Let's not go there.
Don't get Ben started on the amen break. He
Let's
doesn't.
not go there, buddy.
So what have you been playing video games?
Well, if anyone knows me, they pretty much know that I fucking love Minecraft, dude, and I am obsessed with fucking Minecraft. Basically, if you don't know what Minecraft is, it's a sandbox video game which allows you to pretty much create and destroy everything that's in front of you or under you or above you. It can also be a multiplayer online game. It's kind of like a virtual Legos, but more intense with zombies and these things called creeper that explode and scare the shit out of you pretty much. I've just, like I said, I've been obsessed with it. If I'm not fucking playing Minecraft, I'm reading about it. If I'm not reading about it, I'm dreaming about it. So there you go. Fucking Minecraft.
That's the reason I haven't played that game.
Yeah.
It's very, very addictive. I'm basically unemployed at the moment, and so you would figure, being that I'm unemployed, that I would probably have a masterpiece of just beautiful, ginormous things that I've crafted, but that's not it at all. Actually, I'm kind of addicted to finding diamonds and just cutting or punching trees and collecting shit, and I'm a fucking hoarder in that game, dude.
The world, the building mechanic in that game looks really tedious to me from the videos I've seen. It looks like it's a big pain in the ass to build everything one block at a time.
I mean, it could be, but you never know until you play it. I mean, if you don't want to get addicted to, 'cause 2 hours can go by so fucking fast, dude.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
What do you call Minecraft?
Minecraft.
It's that addictive.
It's fucking that addictive. Anyways, let's talk about something else before I go on a fucking tangent. And
yeah, all right. Any other things you guys would like to talk about? Because I'm gonna move on else.
Website. The most recent website that kind of I got addicted to is Reddit, dude. If you don't know Reddit, get on that shit.
What's Reddit?
Well, you ever heard of Digit.com?
Yes, sir.
Well, it's basically that same formula, but more, I guess, less known. The people that contribute to that site are more dedicated, I guess. And I've checked Digit before, but it didn't really appeal. But yeah, Dig, whatever. Basically, that site's kind of the best of the internet of that day, or I guess the recent 2 days. And people post stuff, and if people like it, it'll get voted up. There's different categories, and you can make your own categories. Say, for instance, you have a freaking
producer Snafu.
Well, yeah, I mean, you could, if someone wanted to, they could make a producer subcategory. But say for instance, you have a freaking hockey team, or an office that you want to all have your own intimate message board or forum. You could do that. and people can upvote or downvote or comment or post shit. So
one of your videos, Eric, was posted on Reddit once and got voted up pretty high.
Really?
Yeah.
What? Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't remember which one, but I was looking at, like, when you look at a video on YouTube, you can click the little graph thing and it shows you how many views it's had over time, and then it shows you like when it's been featured and when the first time someone visited it from their favorites or whatever. But one of them had first visit from an external source, and the source was Reddit.
Wow, dude. Yeah,
I don't remember which video it was. I want to say it was your Halloween one.
Oh, okay, back in the day.
Yeah.
Cool. Wow, I didn't even know that.
Speaking of which, dude, I'm a very big fan of Eric's material. I love Eric's stuff.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic.
Let me tell you a little intimate story that came about of how I actually discovered Eric, because he certainly didn't discover me. Basically what happened, I'm a big fan of this artist called Bogdan Rudzinski, or Bogdan Rudzinski, or Bogdan Rudzinski, as Eric likes to pronounce. I periodically like to check for new material or like new videos like about this artist, because he's kind of obscure. He's not really too like in the media space, like kind of like other people are. And so like I did a search for Bogdan Rudzinski, and I clicked under the category or upload a date, and I came across Eric's video. And so it was during the time when YouTube had like tagging videos. So if you got tagged, you kind of had to name 5 facts about yourself. So I was like, okay, I'm in. I got this. Click. So I started watching, and lo and behold, this beautiful gentleman.
Oh.
This angel.
Oh, Ben.
And when you got done with that video, you clicked on Eric's.
Yeah, this dude started, talking about like whatever, and I was amused. I was drawn. I was like, this guy's cool. This guy's fucking. Hey, thumbs up. There you go, 5 stars. Anyway, so later on he comes to talk about like he's into chiptune. He makes breakcore, or not breakcore, chiptune. He likes Bogdan Rudzinski, and just like the interesting facts that he had to name about himself was definitely interesting. And I thought to myself, like, this guy is really cool. If this guy lived down the street, he would be my fucking best friend. Like, I would be at his house playing video games every day, regardless of like if he wanted me there or not. So immediately I was like, oh man, I gotta hit this guy up. So like he had his MySpace musician link in the sub bar, and so I checked that out and I sent him a message. I was like, hey, my god, dude, what's up? My name is Ben, and like cool. And like, you should check out my music. And like, I checked out yours. And then like maybe we can remix each other's music. Wow. And so I wasn't really expecting like a response. And then like, lo and behold, like I got a reply back. It's like, dude, what's up? Oh my god, like I can't believe like someone like you wants to talk to me. I was like, what?
Okay, well now it's my turn to give the reach around for you, because like we're both big fans of each other's music. I mean. Like, well, okay, let me rephrase that. I'm huge fans of your music, and then you just
before you continue, I just want to say, dude, like I'm actually a fan of like your music. Your music's pretty good. Like I have a standard of like what I like to listen to, Yeah. And it probably makes me sound cocky, but I get the same stuff over and over. But your stuff is literally like a fresh air.
Oh, so thanks, Ben.
It's nice, it's refreshing, it's cool, it's entertaining, and I enjoy it.
Thanks, Ben. I appreciate that. And I mean, like when I first was contacted by you, I was like, oh, someone that likes Bogdan, like Bogdan Rudzinski. That's how I pronounce it. But it's the correct way, because I worked with a Polish lady. I verified that shit. No, but basically, I checked out his stuff and I was like, oh, this guy's way too cool to be talking to me, and I still feel that way. Ben, you got to be on the map, man. We need to make Paris, California, the new Paris, France.
Eric, guess what, dude?
That makes no sense. What? Round 3.
That's just when I open a new beer, dude. Round 3. Fight.
Oh, that is round 3?
That's round 3, homie.
Damn, son.
I know, dude.
Son?
Well, it sounds like we gotta speed this shit up, or you guys are gonna be way too smashed to finish.
Good.
I'm gonna go.
That's good. Wow. So that's a good call. We should get into it. So Ben, your name is Ben, but your moniker, is producer Snafu. How did you come up with that name?
Well, actually, do you recall like the MTV show Alternative Nation?
No.
All right, there's this show called Alternative Nation, and on the show was this chick. I don't know if she had like red hair. I don't think she was a gingerhead. Well, anyway, she had like red hair. She was kind of cool. She was like the alternative girl, and I kind of had a crush on her. And so like, over here in LA, on the station called K-Rock, she used to be a host. And I recall this one time there was like I guess kind of like a technical difficulty, and so she's all, folks, we just kind of experienced a snafu. So if you don't know what that means, that basically means a state of utter confusion. So I was like, a state of utter confusion. Well, that kind of sounds like something like, I'm under all the time. So anyways, when I first started making music, I didn't have a moniker, dude. I didn't have an alias at all. And I would go into like the Soulseek. Soulseek is basically like Napster, or like what happened of Napster after Napster kind of failed. And it was basically like portrayed as like it was a Napster for producers. So anyways, I was kind of led under the impression that like I could find samples and like songs or electronic songs. So anyways, I would show off my music to like people, and like this dude from the UK was like, hey man, I'll listen to your music. So I showed it to him, and mind you, this was like 2001, so I still had 56K, and he was like, oh, I dig it, man, like I want to put you out on a compilation, like, or I want to feature your music on my website, one of those TK sites, those free hosting sites. And so anyways, he's all, you gotta come up with an alias. So, and I was like, okay, well, how about Manifesto? And like he's like, no mate, he's all, you don't want that. Like the person that's related to that name is kind of like a douche, or like a dick or whatever. And I was like, all right, cool, I won't be Manifesto. So I was like, how about Snafu? And he was like, yeah, cool, that sounds good. And I was like, and he was like, maybe you should add something to it. And I was like, what do you mean? Like producer Snafu, because you're a producer. And I was like, okay. So I thought it was cool because like, not many people like call themselves like, producer this or producer that. It's always like DJ this or DJ that. So it's like, I'll be producer Snafu. And so anyways, later on, I come to find out, because I used to be an avid user of just of Soulseek, man. I would be there like every day, just fucking talking to people, spreading my music, and making friends and whatnot, or getting hated on or hated. So anyways, this guy was like, hey man, I like your name. I was like, that's cool, man, thanks. And he was like, do you know what it means? I was like, yeah, it means state of utter confusion. He's like, no, that's not what it means. And I was like, okay, well, what does it mean? And he's all, have you ever seen Saving Private Ryan? I was like, yeah, I have. And he's like, you remember when they said, that's Fubar, that's Fubar? And I was like, yeah, I remember. He's like, do you know what that means? And I was, no. He's like, that means fucked up beyond all recognition. He's all, basically, like, your name is an acronym for World War II. So your name means situation normal, all fucked up. And I was like, oh my god.
I was like, using that.
Amazing. That's fucking cool, because like the way I like to see it is like, if I'm gonna like perform live, I like to take the situation that's normal and fuck it up.
Nice.
So that's how I got my name, and I stick with that.
Well said. Well, let's fuck it up then. You're drinking. So I guess what are your influences, as far as like, you said that you're into breakcore, IDM, that kind of thing. Like, how'd you get into that? I got into breakcore. At first, I was into Rob G, and that was like hardcore. And then that wasn't enough for me. I needed something that was more aggressive, because, mind you, like when I first started getting into electronic music, I think I was like the age 19 or 20, and so I was still in my teenage angst, stage, like oh, it's not hard enough, it's not fast enough, and I have all this fucking like fuel and like pain inside that I need to just like let out, and like I have no music to justify it. So like I used to listen to fucking Korn, because at the time like that's what I could relate to. But they weren't really saying everything that I needed to hear, or like felt. It wasn't really that cathartic. And so I went to my first rave, heard of Rob G. Then he kind of just would play like the same set all the time, and I got like kind of frustrated about that. So I moved on to speedcore. And then I remember I took a trip to LA with a friend, and he played this track by this trio, I think, or duo, by the name of Nasenbluten, which is basically German for nosebleed. And he played this track called Cunt Face. And when I heard that, dude, I was blown away. I was like, I gotta make music. This is what I want to make. I want to make music like fucking this. And I found out that label was where that song came from was called Bloody Fist. And I became infatuated with like Bloody Fist, and Bloody Fist resided in Newcastle, Australia. And anyone from Newcastle, Australia doesn't like Newcastle. They don't want to be there. It's basically just like a shit like industrial town. And yeah, so the music there is just kind of like raw and just really grimy. Like it was just a bunch of like analog fucking hip hop distorted hardcore beats, and I didn't know what it was at the time, but I appreciated it. I didn't know it was. I just thought it was hardcore, but with like breaks. So anyways, back in the day, I was looking to like go to like speedcore parties, and what I didn't know is that like speedcore was kind of shunned upon. Like if you were gonna go to a rave that was playing speedcore, they were gonna play that shit at 2 o'clock in the morning. And so like people want to dance, they don't want to fucking clear the floor, and it's like, hey guys, that's how you know the rave's over, because they're playing speedcore. That's sad, dude.
Yeah, well, you know, I didn't realize that. I was like, this music's so awesome. Why aren't they fucking playing this right now? So anyways, I ended up getting a message from a friend who I don't talk to anymore, or I haven't talked to in a while, but he's like, hey man, you like speedcore, right? I was like, yeah. He's like, well, there's this party in LA by the name of Dark Matter. They're gonna play speedcore. And I was like, yes. I'm so there. So we had a 2-hour drive, and then I was kind of blown away, dude. It was like distorted, just like, it was like fucked up drum and bass, kind of like, you know. For me and you that are familiar with like, you know, like electronic music genres, it was basically like hardcore and drum and bass combined, and I found myself like belonging there. I remember like when I first went to my first breakcore party, this guy was like, hey, what's up, man? I was like, hey, what's going on? And he was like, blah blah. So like, you know, I met this dude, and he, you know, he was kind of like saying like, so like, you ever been to a breakcore show? I was like, no. He's like, well, the people that come to the show are kind of fucked up. I was like, what do you mean? It's like, we all have like, you know, issues. I was like, issues? Like what? Like what the fuck? He's like, we're all kind of like depressed fuck ups. And I was like, well, you know, I kind of like, you know, I guess I'm like in the right place, because, you know, that's pretty much how like I would like, you know, describe like how I feel. So yeah, dude. But with that, I'm definitely influenced by Venetian Snares. Venetian Snares, I love that guy. That guy's fucking awesome. But it's come down to the point where I can't listen to Venetian Snares, because if I do, I'll automatically get inspired, and I don't want to be inspired and like totally be a mirror of that guy. He does 7x4 kind of signatures. I do like kind of like 4x4 and like, you know, 1/3, whatever. And like I don't want to mirror that guy. Like I've already done enough. Like, you know, but like at the same time, like I still admire him, dude. He's like definitely like a foundation of like what I like aspire to be, or you know, yeah. But besides that, I'm definitely influenced by Bogdan Rosinski. His style of just kind of like lo-fi, cute, chiptune, depressive melodies, and just harsh breaks. Just kind of like does it for me. Other artists, I would definitely say like a lot of recent dubstep artists are really just fucking blowing it up. And it's, you know, there's a lot of good shit out there, like Aphex Twin, Square Pusher, yeah, all that shit. But like I'm definitely influenced by what's new, what's going on right now, because with electronic music, unlike kind of like other genres, electronic music is constantly always evolving. And what I mean by that is, if you listen to like a track from 2005, it's gonna sound like a track from 2005. And because of that, it's because everyone's getting influenced by each other. Subgenres are getting like influenced by other subgenres, and just becoming like a fucking just a plethora of just fucking influenced awesome music. And so I'm constantly looking for like the dopest shit, and yeah, pretty much like I guess like everything pretty much inspires me.
Nice, man. Well, and actually, this the three of us are all big fans of Venetian Snares. Then, actually, huh, Ranger?
I wouldn't call myself a huge fan, but
you're a huge fan.
You're off the podcast.
No, well, I mean, a few albums and enjoy Venetian Snares, but I mean that's almost the extent of my electronic music collection.
Yeah. So we've got a variety of tastes here. Now, tell me, Ben, how is like video game music kind of come in there? Because I've listened to a lot of your tracks, and you know, for the most part, you know, we're more like kind of what you're talking about. We're talking about like, you know, breakcore and like dubstep kind of stuff, like, you know, the newer stuff that I've heard of yours anyway. And I mean, you've got like such an eclectic style. Like you've got tracks that are just like kind of classical piano, you know, ranges from that to like all out, you know, insanity breakcore, like heavily distorted bass lines and stuff like that. I guess how did video games come in? Because I you know, for example, I was just listening to your stuff from the album Psycore, and there was just like a lot of really beautiful NES style kind of melodies in there. So I guess how did video games kind of come in? Because you were talking about your influences as far as other musicians, but how about the video game aspect of it?
Well, the video game aspect of it, I guess it kind of started out when I was young. You know, everyone loves Nintendo music, dude. It's fucking amazing. And
amen.
My attachment with video game music is kind of like an emotional attachment, mainly because like I didn't really have that many people to like play you know, Nintendo with. You know, I was kind of like the loner kid, and I didn't really have that many games to play with. So I always kind of like incorporated like, you know, sad melodies with chiptune, and also it's very easy to just like design sound design like chiptune, because it doesn't really take that much. But I guess what inspired me kind of has to go back probably to like 2003. I downloaded a bunch of ROMs, and I was like, well, I can just sample these songs, dude. And like, you know, I've got synthesizers, or like, you know, VSTIs, that sound like Nintendo songs or like Nintendo sounds. I was like, I'm gonna try to make Nintendo music. And I didn't know it was called chiptune at the time. I didn't know that No Sleep had existed. You know, this was before like the whole like chip break era, before I was even introduced to it, you know. And so, I mean, for all I knew, I was the fucking first person that was making Nintendo music. I mean, like, you know, not to be like, you know, I'm a pioneer, but like, you know, it's definitely not like that. But
you are a pioneer.
I agree.
When I found out like there was other people making chiptune, I was like, oh, this is cool, man. Like, you know, like other people like Nintendo music too. That's fucking awesome. That's awesome.
Have you ever had any aspirations to like attend Blipfest or something like that?
I would love to, man. But see, the thing is like I'm kind of like shy about like.
Ben, come on, Ben.
Dude, did you see Reformat the Planet?
Yeah, I did, dude. I fucking love that dog.
Do any of the people there look outgoing? No,
I get what you're saying, dude.
No, they don't.
It's just like
my question.
Like, my whole thing, dude, is like it's not 2005 anymore. Like, you know, 2005, 2006, 2007. It was cool to have a MySpace and spam the fuck out of your like page. It's not like that anymore. So now I kind of just go by like my like word of mouth. I kind of just depend on that. And like I'm just kind of like insecure about like showing my music to like the mass, you know? Like if people tell me like in real, like, you know, like in person, like, hey man, I like the music, I'm like, really?
That's so funny.
Well, but it's you know, not to sound like a dick, but it's kind of easy to get online props. But like, I'm not trying to like be like, hey man, I just made a song, listen to that shit, let me know what to speak. It's like, it's not like that anymore, dude. It's just like a lot of my stuff is kind of like emotional, and like with chiptune, it's more emotional, but it's also I like to have fun with it, man. I think
that's what Blipfest is all about. So I mean, it sounds like you'd fit right into me, but
yeah.
Well, Eric just told me this week that, I don't know if you can talk about this or not, but that you got commissioned to do some music for an indie game or something. Can you talk about that?
Yes. Shameless plug. Yeah, it's this fuck, dude, I gotta find the actual name for it. It is called. You
don't even know?
Yeah, I know, dude.
I'm so excited to do music for
Crisis at Alpha Centauri.
Sorry, I did say that over.
Crisis at Alpha Centauri, and it's basically what happened was I posted a song. It's gonna make me sound like a fucking contradictional douchebag, but I posted a song on Reddit, and I was like, you know, like it was a dubstep song. It was chiptune, and like, you know, I was like, hopefully maybe this will get like some good feedback. And so like I put like, you know, in the title I made an epic track, because Epic seems to like I made an epic chiptune track because Epic seems to be like, you know, the name grabber, the, you know, what appeals to people. Oh, it's so epic, you know. So like I was like, this is an epic song.
Yeah, Epic is epic right now.
Yeah, Epic is pretty goddamn epic right now. So anyways, that kind of got like a buzz going, dude. That definitely is a song. Aerial Assault, which you're probably hearing in the background right now. Is it appeals to a lot of people, which I'm thankful for, man. And that track alone, what the fuck? I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, Crisis at Alpha Centauri. Yeah, some dude heard that track and he was like, hey man, I heard your song and I think your music would be ideal for like what I have in store for this game. And I was like, all right, cool. Well, I'm currently unemployed. Is there a possible way that I could get funded or possibly paid for like, you know, contributing to your game? And he's like, well, not right now. He's like, but I plan to like sell it on Steam. So like, you know, this guy is sending me zip packs from a Dropbox, and you know, I'm testing the game and giving him feedback, and it's a cool game. It's kind of like VVVVV or whatever.
Yeah, I was just looking at the screenshots and I was going to make that exact comparison.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. I've never played VVVVVVVVVVV.
I prefer to call it.
It's like the Wobbleizer.
Yeah, but that's cool. Yeah. Well, anyways, yeah, like I played it. I was like, wow, this game kind of has potential, dude. I play like a lot of Flash games, dude. And like what this guy had in mind, like he wants to sell it to Steam, and if that like markets, then like possibly we'll get paid. So, anyways, he posted his indie game project on some website. I forget what, but you know, he hit me up and he was like, hey, dude, I just got donated $3,500, and I was like, wow, that's really inspirational. Meaning, like, you know, hey, maybe I might get paid for this. And so, you know, right away, like, I started making a track, and that track is the track that's probably you're hearing in the background, maybe right now. No,
we'll cut to that and then go back.
Yeah, we'll definitely do that.
We're cutting to it right now.
We're cutting to it right now. And Andrew, you'll be glad to know that that game is a lot like Super Meat Boy. Remember that?
He's actually Captain Vesuvius or whatever from VVVVVVV. It's in the PC version of Super Meat Boy.
Nice.
That
Andrew,
was amazing.
Wow. Oh, thank you.
Dude, isn't it? Like,
No, seriously, that was incredible. That definitely belongs in a not just an indie title. That belongs in an A-list title.
I agree.
Next Call of Duty. You know, there's a chiptune market there.
Yeah, that's right.
People that like shooting shit up, chiptunes.
Whoa. Oh, by the way, guys,
Oh, me too.
I'm on fourth one right now, so
Damn, son.
You know what's funny is we're an hour into this, and with editing, it's only going to be like 45 minutes because it's going to sound like you're drinking even faster.
Yeah,
Nice.
no, it's gonna be like 20 minutes because I'm cutting all this shit out. No, seriously, Ben. Like, I mean, because I love the music in Super Meat Boy. It's really fucking good, but this blows all that shit out of the water.
I agree.
Thanks, man. I'm really flattered, dude. I really am.
Like,
Is that song like title screen, or is that for like gameplay?
That's actually the first level. It's called level 1.
you're gonna get your socks blown the fuck off on the first level.
Yes.
That's cool,
And,
man.
no, seriously, I mean, I love that stuff because, I mean, I love, like, the pitch bending sounds because I guess I mentioned that, like, 40 times on the last podcast, but just, like, the way it, you know, just, like, rise up, you know, just, I'd be, that's
See, and the reason why I love that, dude, is because it kind of sounds like someone's crying. It's like, why me?
It reminded me of an alarm, and
Oh, really?
with the title of the game, I think it's appropriate.
No, it's good because, I mean, it adds a lot of, you know, tension to the game because it's like, you know, it's that kind of game. You know, I got the liberty of playing the game, and it's, I mean, people that like VVVVV, and I think I said the right number of V's, and and Super Meat Boy are gonna love this game. Like, I mean, it's, and this will add that kind of tension because it's like, it's so like rapid and like, you know, they're quick little levels, like just like in Super Meat Boy, and it's like there's spikes everywhere, and like you touch them and you're dead, and you got to start over. It's just like that. But I think it fits really well. It's got like this kind of monochromatic kind of theme, and it's all very like 8-bitty. So with the music, it's fucking perfect for it. I mean, like, this is the kind of music that I want in games. Like, this needs to be in games. Put it.
Oh, I'm flattered, dude. Well, I'll be sure to link like the website for like this game. It's definitely under development, yeah. So you'll be able to like view some screenshots and like, you know, hopefully maybe later on after it's done in a later podcast, you'll be able to be like, hey, Sky,
Buy it.
this dude's big.
Buy it. Everyone should buy it.
Buy the game.
It's probably going to be like $5 on Steam. Just buy it. Don't be cheap.
Buy the game and put it in your PC. Put
I
it.
appreciate that. I'm cheesing so hard right now, dude. Thank you.
Cheesing?
For every $5 spent on that game, Ben makes 30 cents.
Yes.
So you need to buy multiple copies yourself.
Dude.
So there was that, and I burped. What track would you like to play, Ben?
Well, being that this is a chiptune themed song or a podcast, I would definitely love to play. If we haven't already played Aerial Assault in the background, definitely play that right now. Or if not, kitties, close your ears, because I would definitely love to play Bowser's Cock.
Oh my god. Which would you rather?
Aerial Assault.
Okay, go.
That was badass.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Dude, I love that bass. It's like, I mean, it's kind of a dark kind of sounding song, but like that bass
Kind of
is
melancholy.
It's kind of melancholy.
It's kind of melancholy.
It's like our catchphrase. It's like it's you're off the podcast and it's melancholy. Those are
You should title this episode "More Melancholy."
more melancholy, more melancholy-er. But no, the bass is
melancholy-er.
The bass is the bass is so warm though. It sounds fucking sick.
You know what's funny, dude, is that like I actually produced that song on headphones, dude, on cell phone headphones, because at the time I didn't have studio monitors, dude. And so I was kind of like surprised by the feedback. Like people were saying like, "Whoa, my fucking house is shaking." And, like,
no, seriously, yeah, no, that bass is mega. Like I'm listening to it on these crappy little Sony ones because my Bose one's busted. So I'm listening to it on $10 headphones, and it sounds like my head's rattling a little bit.
Cool, man.
It's sick, dude. How about we play the track that you kind of alluded to before?
Right next now, I'm gonna play Bowser's Cack.
Bowser's Cack. Bowser's Cock.
You talking about my dog? My dog's named Bowser.
Ah, dude, that's true. Yeah, Andrew's dog is named Bowser.
That's cute.
So this song was dedicated to his piece, his unit. His
so here we go. This is how it goes. And there you have it.
That's fucking awesome, dude. I love that track.
You know what's cool, dude?
What's cool, Bryn?
Oh, round 5.
Oh my dear God, you're gonna pass out. Do you have a pretty good tolerance for beer there, Bien?
Mm-hmm.
How many beers can you?
Sea level, so you know.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that shit's like nothing. Like he just downed 1 Colorado beer.
Yep.
Wow.
We live near Coors, man. We got that flowing in our veins and shit.
But yeah, you got the Rocky Mountain spring waters in your veins.
And altitude causes you to get drunk faster.
It's true.
Sweet. I didn't know
And
that,
also,
dude.
yeah.
Yep.
And also,
They say in
Keystone-
Denver, 2 beers is like 1 beer at sea level. Or I'm sorry, the other way around. Yeah, 1 beer is like 2 beers at sea level.
Did not know that. That is very interesting.
Yep. So we got a higher tolerance. We'll fuck your shit up, Ben.
Yeah,
Jen
you
just told me. My wife just told me 3 beers actually.
Oh, are you serious?
She also reminded me of something funny from today that has to do with cocks. So I thought
have
I'd
it.
share that with you.
There's a reason why you're married to your wife.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We were outside painting, and I missed a little bit of the cock when I was painting. You know the CAULK cock. And I was asking her, "Do you think it's okay if the cock's showing a little bit?"
Dun.
And I totally didn't get that I said that, and it was funny until just when she
How
told
could
me
you
that.
not?
Listening to that song.
She just started laughing, and then you were like, "What's going on?"
She wanted to make jokes about it, but the neighbors' kids were out, and they would have heard.
Duh.
They've heard
It's
it before.
stupid. Oh man, those kids are so dumb. I'm still I'm on my roof, leaning over the edge of the house, painting the top, the fascia at the top of the house, and the kid comes up. What are you doing? I'm fucking painting, dude. Leave me alone. I'm like hanging off the edge of my roof. Don't make me look around.
I'm painting the fascia. Obviously, whatever fascia is.
Taking
Sounds
care
like
of
a-
business.
Idiot.
Sounds like a disease. Fascia.
Yeah.
I got that shit. Yeah, so Ben, how many beers do you drink before you're drunk?
Well, I'm definitely feeling good off the 5, mainly because I'm taking it easy, but I'm pretty sure 7 or 8 will make me be like, yeah, I'm sexy.
You only had a beer and a half as far as we're estimating, so better up the ante. I'm just kidding. So Ben, if you wouldn't mind, I would like to play a track that you sent to me some time ago, and it's entitled "Untittled," the way you spelled
Really?
it. Yeah.
Well, maybe I have a name for it now.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I'm gonna play it, and then we'll decide. Okay.
Sweet.
Here it comes.
Coming.
Just like Bowser's cock.
Yeah, so that the main influence for that track was basically there's this artist by the name of Epsilon in Australia, and I guess I'm gonna contradict myself again. He actually like incorporated chiptune in his music, and like I said, the main influence for that was like, is it possible that I can make a track that would somewhat kind of be better than Epsilon's track? And by the way, that name of that track, which you can find on SoundCloud, which I'm pretty sure Eric will link in his blog.
I will.
He's gonna make a blog for his podcast.
Exactly.
The track is called Internal Screams of Destitute.
So when you made the previous track, you made it because you heard that track.
My initial idea was to basically possibly make something that will make the girls' panties foam. Hopefully
Say it so eloquently.
I took my panties off. What'd you say, Andrew?
He said that so eloquently.
Yeah, that's pretty much the influences of it. And just because I like to make chiptune with breaks, dude, it's fun. And also I added some dubstep there, and hopefully listeners will enjoy it.
But like that track to me, like, you know, the Ulver like album, Ben, where they like Bogdan had that remix. It's actually Bogdan Rachinsky made a track called Boggs Curry and Basil Powder Potatoes Recipe. That's the name of the track, and it's also his. What?
Never.
You call yourself a Bogdan fan, dude? It's so fucking good, and the fact that you made that.
No, man. I call myself a Let's Get fan.
Oh, Ben. No, but like the track that you played, okay, like that track, dude, like the fact that you made that and you had not heard that Bogdan track, it sounds fucking comparable to me, dude. It sounds, it's like there, man. Like when I heard that, I was so depressed when you gave me that song, to be honest with you, because I was like, no, I mean, in a good way, but I mean, you know, good towards you, not good towards me. Just like, I was like, dude, I haven't made music for a long time, and there's no way I'll catch up to this, because like it's way beyond me, you know.
Dude, you know what I have to say about that?
Beer? Oh, I called it. Hang on.
Round motherfucking 6.
Ben, do you mind if I play one of your? What do you got?
Oh, I had one beer.
And Ben, do you mind if I play a track?
I don't mind.
I'm gonna play this track. Listen to it.
Hello. What's up? Nothing. I was just imagining you doing the robot. The robot? The robot. Like the robot dance? Yeah, dude. Dude. What's going on? Not much. Not much? Not much. Fucking A. I like how you have a California accent, but you're not from California. What? I said I like how you have a California accent, but you're not from California. I have a California accent? Yeah. What? How does that work? Tell me, how does that work? You're like, I totally stubbed my toe. That totally hurt. Poor toe. Oh my god. Yeah. you. Much love. I love you. I love you too. All right, girl. My dreams. Take care. Bye.
In reality, a fool is one who believes all women are ladies. A is one who believes all ladies are bitches, and all bitches are created equal. Bitches are created equal. Bitches are created equal. Bitches are created equal. Bitches are created equal.
Ben.
Hey, man.
I love that track, Ben.
You know what I gotta say about that track?
What's wrong with it?
But I don't let them hoes.
Oh,
What do you think?
I love it, Ben.
And you know what I think?
What do you think? Oh, my beer.
Round 7.
Jesus Christ. It's crazy. Hey, Ben.
What's up,
Men.
G?
I don't know. Your name rhymes with men.
I thought you were gonna say Bayman. Ben Bayman.
Patrick
Whatever, mate.
Patrick Bateman or what?
No.
So, dude, I love that track, man. Like, I don't know if I'll edit this out if you don't want me to say it, but dude, I love that track, and I know that you said that you were trying your hardest to like sound like Bogdan, but you did it, man. You sounded like Bogdan in that track.
Ooh, yeah, that's what I was going for. I'm such a fucking con artist ripoff. Fucking blankness.
You're not a ripoff. It's good, dude.
What are the samples of the people talking from?
Oh, that's actually a conversation that I had with a very good friend of mine by the name of Jessie, and I don't really talk to her as much anymore, but I'd love to. But hopefully she'll hear this and she'll be like, "We totally have to get married." I'll be like, "Yeah."
Jesse, why won't you marry this man? Put Ben in your life. Put him.
I know,
You don't
right?
like his California accent?
Seriously, you both have one. You guys sound alike.
Oh my god, we're like totally soulmates.
Oh my god. Seriously, you guys are soulmates. The
I
thing
can
is,
also be like on every podcast, dude. I love us.
I love you too, Ben.
I love we.
Ben, I love we. I love we too, man. Virtual console.
I love Andrew Moore. And
I
love
turn
you.
on my Wii every now and then.
Oh my god.
Dude, I turned my Wii on to the max so I fucking get my Wii erect. That was a penis joke, in case you didn't know. I was not talking about my system. I was talking about my reproductive system.
Oh.
Oh my. Thanks for the fake laughter, guys. Appreciate it.
All right. There's definitely a track that I think would definitely define how we both feel about each other, and I'm pretty sure there's a mutual bromance going on here.
Is it just the two of us?
Nice.
It's a track by Sarah, and it's called Har du Couture, and it goes a little something like this. guys have anything to say about that track, I just would like to imagine us all like back in the 80s having our own sitcom about us raising a adopted child.
Where's he from? Where's he or she from?
He's from Chicago, no, Detroit.
What was that?
That was Evan. Sorry.
I was gonna say there's a real baby. We just adopted a baby.
Evan liked that track, by the way.
I think so.
I played it for a little bit, and then I muted it, and he was like, "Turn that shit back on."
Oh, man, he can't even speak yet. That's awesome.
Well, if you like that track, you can definitely find that track in Eric's blog.
I will talk about that.
Pointing at the screen thing. Turn that on.
Nice.
Only in his own little baby way. He would just point and go,
Dude, he sounded like Master P.
Yeah, so basically, hopefully you guys enjoy that track, and hopefully this won't be the end of like your viewers listening to us, because I would definitely love hint hint to be incorporated hint in the next hint I'm copying hint podcast hint wink because I'm definitely down to bullshit and banter and give some hateful or negative opinions, because I'm a hater.
Don't be a dick.
I'm not, dude. I was just kidding.
Oh, okay. I'll try to pencil you in, bien.
Bien. Oh, come on, dude.
Bien.
Let's just let your fans decide if they don't want me back, dude.
I would love to have you back,
I won't be back, but I'd like to give it a shout out, dude. There's this guy who I've known from New York, who I met on MySpace like way back. He goes by the name of Alpha Invention. So, hey, Alpha Invention, aka Randy. Hi, I love you and thank you for supplying me with really dope dubstep tracks. I tend to be out of the loop at times, and you definitely inform me of those filthy tracks. And another thing I'd like to mention is
oh, more beer.
Round 8.
Damn, man. So Ben, where can people go buy your stuff? They need to buy it.
You can download my stuff for free at the link in Eric's blog. I just recently made an album called Beclouded Guilt of Nothing That Ever Was. That Never Was. The Beclouded Guilt of Nothing That... I'm sorry, folks. I've had
some beers.
Dude, you're like Whitney Houston, man. You don't even know your own lyrics and shit.
I don't even... I don't give a fuck.
You've been doing drugs, Ian.
I think... Is this round 7 or 8?
Dude,
8, I believe.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, it's round 8.
Yeah, leave that to the sober guy. I'm like almost right there with you.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I made an album called The Beclouded Guilt of Nothing That Never Was, and you can Google that, or you can click on the link in Eric's blog, and you can either download that for free, which I encourage, or you can fucking donate $1 million for every track that's on that album.
So in iTunes, you're going to find the links. I'm also going to do like a video to let you guys know on YouTube. When you find the video, I'm sure that's how you came here in the first place. Go to the description. You're going to find the links so where you can buy this. And contrary to what Ben just said, I would discourage you from downloading it for free. I would encourage you to give him a couple bucks at least. If you're going to download it, give him a couple bucks. Come on. This guy, he said he's unemployed. He said it like 3 or 4 times on the podcast. Give him some money.
Yeah, I really am.
You know,
he has a family to feed. A family of one.
He does. And it's just him. But but as we've learned, he drinks a lot of beer, and it's cheap beer, so you don't have to give him a lot. Just give him some money.
Yeah. You can buy his next 18-pack of Pabst.
Dude, Pabst Schmear. Pabst Blue Ribbon and Smirnoff. He loves it.
Oh, shit. I've never heard that before.
Yeah, we invented that. Fuck. It's disgusting. Don't ever do it.
Dude, I've got a video that I should probably post of us drinking
awesome.
it. It's
you
gross.
have a video of that?
Yeah, man. Remember when we made that video?
I don't recall. I remember
Blue Ribbon and Smirnoff, man.
Video. I'd rather forget that whole incident.
The link to that video is in the description, guys.
Yeah, I will. I'll put it up. And as a result of like having the Pabst Smears, I cannot drink PBR anymore. I can't. Yeah, no, you will have the worst hangover ever. I can attest to that. When I first started drinking, I was drinking like horse shit, like wine coolers and crap, because I was straight edge and I got turned, and I was drinking like wine coolers. You know, I was acting like a little bitch.
You are a little bitch, dude. But
I'm not a little bitch. I'm a big bitch now.
You know who's not a little bitch, dude?
Mommy, wow, I'm a big bitch now. Who's not?
Andrew.
Andrew. Look, Ben is the shit. You need to support him. His moniker is Producer Snafu. That's S as in Sam, N as in Nancy, A F as in Frank, U as in you need to download that shit right sorted now, all right? Get it.
Google me.
Google him.
And buy Crisis at Alpha Centauri when it comes out.
Buy Crisis at Alpha Centauri when it comes out. Seriously, buy it. It's a sick game. Like if you like games like VVVVV, what do you think?
Or Super Meat Boy.
Or if you like Super Meat Boy, get that game and put it in your PC now. Go on to what is it called?
Will it be out on Steam for sure? Is that
hopefully it'll come out, but if not, I don't know.
Hopefully buy it on Steam. If not, look it up. It's called Alpha
Hopefully
Centauri.
Legion of over 9,000 subscribers of Let's Get will buy that.
Exactly, and then he will be able to feed himself. He'll be able to buy delicious.
You know what I heard from this well-known producer that I'm very fond of by the name of End User? Told me all it takes is just one asshole to blow your shit up.
What does that mean? You call me an asshole?
No. All it takes is one asshole just to say, hey man, this guy's shit is really cool. Fucking check this out, and then it'll create a tidal wave. So hopefully one of your fans will be like, this is really good. He'll blog about it or be like, yo, listen to this, and then that'll reach to someone important, and then I'll be like featured on TMZ.
So the things to be taken from this is I'm an asshole and we're not important, basically, based on what Ben just said.
I'm calling your fans an asshole.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're definitely off the podcast, Ben, it's been nice interviewing you. Now I'm going to turn the mic over to you, and you're going to interview, and it's going to be the three of us interviewing. That'll be fun.
Interviewee becomes interviewer.
What's up, happy video game nerd?
Happy video game nerd. So it's actually going to be, the second half is going to be Starship Amazing. That's Derek Alexander and Calvin Hansen, and they are, when their powers combine, they are Starship Amazing. Coming up next after the break. Bam.
I can't fucking wait. Nah, dude, it's me.
Ah, baby's crying.
And her. Or him. Sorry about the child.
Baby screaming.
That's right. Remember that 80s comment we're going to have with the baby screaming? Let's do that. Let's do that. No. So welcome back from the break.
Boys! There we go.
And you're about to get thrown off the podcast again, Ben. That's gonna be Ben. Okay, let's do introductions first. Yeah, so my name is Eric. You're joined by Ben, producer Snafu. Ben.
Wait, we already started, dude?
No, we didn't start. It's just I just wanted everyone to know who just came in and said bass.
I did. Oh,
I guess the question then is, how low can you go? Death row. What a brother no.
Throw it down.
I like that.
Pretty bassy. We are here. It's still me, Andrew, and Ben, producer Snafu, and we are joined by Starship Amazing.
Hey, that's us. That's the two guys over here. Yeah.
Ben is off the podcast again. Was that
that's the opposite of that's the sound of a starship, but it's not the amazing part. That'll be coming.
So
what does the amazing sound like? Oh,
damn,
there it is.
That was actually really good.
Like the Jetsons.
That was very good. All right. Yeah, but that's Ben, producer Snafu. He's pleased to meet you guys, and yeah.
I am.
Is he?
Very next week. Sure.
Are you in fact pleased?
I'm sorry, dude. Hey guys, I'm familiar with Calvin, and I know the other dude does the reviews.
For once. Oh. Jesus.
It's a good thing you did your homework.
It's always Derek, the happy video game nerd, and then another guy.
People need to love Calvin too, because Calvin's a great guy.
I need love.
He needs love.
Starship Amazing is we have Calvin Hansen, aka What a Jerk, aka Form and Shape, coming soon. I saw the webpage.
Yeah, oh man, dude's done his research.
Welcome.
I was telling you, man, we gotta get on this dude's podcast. I was telling you. You told me. What did I tell you?
And then you said, hey, we're going to be on the podcast. Like, oh, all right.
I have no choice, no matter. We have Derek Alexander, a.k.a. Happy Video Game Nerd, a.k.a. HVGN, if you like to
Did you say Happy Video Game Nerd?
I think he did, dude.
Okay, redo.
Yeah, all the girls that see my video.
That's right, they just came. They're like, damn, that Splatterhouse review, I came.
Oh,
so,
shit.
or let's say Derek Alexander, aka Happy Video Game Nerd, aka HVGN. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome, guys.
It's a pleasure to finally meet you, Eric, because I've been a big fan since, like, I believe, goddamn, I think your most gluttonous or goriest bosses video that you made back on YouTube.
That's right.
It's one of those two I saw, and I was like, this guy.
Thanks, Ben. Or Ben, I called you Ben. Thanks, Derek. I say Ben so often.
No, and
I'm not Ben.
You do, dude. You say it way too often.
Well, my grandpa was named Ben, so
Oh, really?
close.
It's a good name. It's a good name. Thanks, Derek.
once had a podcast with a guy named Ben.
We did.
Yeah,
We were
but
interviewed by a guy named Ben.
Yeah.
really. I'm about
So-
to kick.
We're not talking about me anywhere.
Oh, we're talking about other Bens. There's more than one Ben. Okay, Ben.
That's me.
Mercedes Benz. That's a really good Ben.
Oh, nice.
Mayonnaise, color Benza, push Miracle Whips. Okay.
Oh,
shit.
I just dropped that. So anyway, thanks so
Alvin
much.
quotes that line all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Like no fool, he does.
Yeah, and my car's purple too, so it doesn't even make sense.
He has a Concorde, like a Chevy Concorde or whatever.
Chrysler Concorde.
Whatever.
Get it right, sir.
I
Excuse
got
me.
more whips. I got more whips than Avis.
Yep.
So, so no, thank you very much, Derek. I'm also a huge fan of yours. This is going to be the first half of the podcast with me and Ben. It was the E reach around. This one's going to be the E circle jerk. So we were yeah, okay. So
Happy Video Game Nerd.
dun dun. So yeah, definitely.
It all comes around.
Oh,
It
it's
comes circle.
around.
Yeah, we all come around into a circle,
Yeah.
and we jerk each other's
in,
dicks.
in a muffin, and someone eats the muffin.
gross, man. So hey, guys, congrats on being #1 in Alaska on Bandcamp.
Oh yeah, take that, Marion Call,
That's right.
a local musician who we love. No, she's the best. She's really nice.
You guys are better. So, as evidenced by you guys being #1. So moving on. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah,
she actually tours and stuff, so she gets her name out there more than us.
Yeah.
And yet you're still #1. That's how amazing you are.
you could do it from your room.
That's too amazing.
Yeah.
Overly amazing.
So speaking of Starship Amazing, how did you come up with that name? I don't know that.
We decided we needed a name for the music, the shitty music we were making. So Derek said, "Hey, you should come up with a list." So I made a list. I came up with all these great names, and I thought, I'm gonna do a funny joke name at the end. Derek's gonna laugh, and then he's gonna pick a real name. And that joke name was Starship Amazing, and then Derek picked that one.
The story goes, I thought, like, you made that list, like, right before you went to bed.
Yeah.
So you were tired, like, thinking all these cool names, and you're like, oh, yeah, what, and
Here's a-
the Starship
here's a funny
Amazing,
joke.
going to bed. And that was the one, I was like, yes, that's the one.
That's awesome.
We've never stopped regretting it.
Do you remember any of the other names? The old ones?
Tesla versus Edison. When a woman loves a robot.
And then when a robot loves a robot.
Yeah, just reverse that.
That's awesome.
Those are the only ones I remember.
That's a
When
beautiful.
a robot loves a robot.
How'd you get Plasta and Skizzles?
Oh man, this isn't about me. We can't go there.
I would like to know, sir.
Okay, so here we go. I was drinking with my friends, and I had just started drinking. Like, I was kind of a straight edge for most of my life, and then I said, fuck it, and I started drinking, and I've been drinking ever since. But when I was drinking with my friends, like, actually, Andrew, you were there when I came up with that. Like,
Yes, I was.
I was drinking, and I was like, dude, I gotta get some food, and I wasn't used to drinking. I was like, oh, I had 3 wine coolers, I'm wasted, guys. And I was like, I need to get some food. So some of the ideas on the list were Taco Bell and Casa Bonita, which I don't know if you guys watch South Park, but there was a South Park about Casa Bonita. It does exist, and it's awesome. But their food is garbage. But
It's not that awesome.
no,
Yeah.
but it's all about the entertainment. It's like a theme restaurant or whatever. But so I was so drunk that I couldn't say those words. I was like, I want to go to Plasta and Skizzle, and they're like, what the fuck are you talking about, Eric? And the next day I was so drunk. I mean, I had been so drunk, I don't remember that. I was like, what did I say last night? They're like, you were like saying some shit about Plasta and Skizzle. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. So I made a track at one point, and I was like, that's a good track. It's the first non-shit track I've made, so I'm going to call it Plasta and Skizzle, and that just kind of became... Actually, in between, I wanted to make a MySpace music page, and I wanted to call it D-Structure, which was my old shit that I did in college. It was like my angsty shit, I guess. And I ended up getting rid of that because there was this guy in Detroit who made industrial music under the name D-Structure. I was like, son of a bitch. So I was like, well, fuck it, we'll just go with Plasta and Skizzle. And it's kind of
like pasta and Skittles.
Everyone says that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought it was kind of funny because like people kept saying, "Oh, you guys are awesome," and I just kept getting my rocks off on the fact that people thought I was two people.
Yeah, yeah, on your MySpace, it's like we are one.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah, damn man, you remember that? That thing is
dude, I'm not even joking when I say I've been a fan for a while.
Oh,
God damn it.
I love you. I've been a fan for a while too, man.
Thank you.
And if you check my MySpace page nowadays, it's like digital tumbleweeds rolling. It's fucking sad.
Your MySpace page, that's pretty much
for
all
MySpace
of
in general.
MySpace.
Yeah, MySpace. That's why I asked you, like, dude, can I get some MP3s? Because I'm sick of going to your MySpace and dealing with all that the shit of MySpace. It's never been a decent site. So I was asking when I finally got MP3s of your shit, I could like just listen to it at my leisure.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
even
go
done
take
yet,
care of
son.
the baby real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay, you're off the podcast.
Yeah, he's
You're
good.
off the podcast.
What we normally do is like when we did like the video game stuff, like we're like, okay, we're gonna play a track, and then we like play it so everyone can hear it, and it does sound like ridiculous balls, but of course I'm gonna cut it in, just like I did with that other one. But if you don't want to do that, that's totally up to you guys. But that way we were all on the same page. We're like, oh, we're talking about this track, you know.
I don't like balls, much less ridiculous balls.
You don't like balls?
Ridiculous balls be just 3 of them?
I love balls.
I bet like they're painted balls. It's like that's ridiculous. You don't
I
gotta
came
paint
back
them.
at just the right time.
Yeah, we're talking about painted balls.
Well,
I
Eric
was
said
gonna mention space
ridiculous balls, and that got me thinking, what are
put some-
ridiculous balls?
Put some confetti on him. You got like 2 disco balls. Get them spinning. Damn,
My bad, I
man.
just got done eating.
It's gonna be one of those podcasts, guys.
I'm just saying, I might be throwing some farts down. Like I'm making no promises.
Dude, you know that's my shit right there. Like I'm totally everything I do.
Oh, that's my shit, literally.
Literally.
Oh.
Dun-dun-dun. Holy shit!
Eric,
I'm gonna
Eric
have,
he's so pure he doesn't shit solid. He only farts when he has to shit.
But the problem is he's constantly farting in order to.
So like diarrhea, he's just like a toxic event. Never stops.
toxic offender. But it smells like cotton candy though. So,
This is the part where we all compare buttholes.
yeah. So
I-
Goatsy.
He's an
Remember
old
Goatsy?
buddy.
Goatsy.
Here.
Dude, did anyone else notice this huge drop in quality we just had?
No.
No,
Um,
I ended
okay.
up be banging.
It's just me. All of a sudden, it just sounds like balls in my ear. So, ridiculous balls.
Just about to say that.
Whoa,
You mean
how,
ridiculous balls?
how big are your ears? Jeez.
That's
Or
how
how
was a ball.
small? Because they're that super
Yeah,
small ball.
How small are your
Pretty
ridiculous?
ridiculous.
Yeah.
You guys, I have huge ears. Okay, I'm very sensitive about it.
Damn. Mouse balls or something? They have tiny balls.
God dang, guys. Well, now that my self-esteem was like soaring, crash. So I have
Well,
huge.
also you're really tall, and
It's-
I'm really short. So
Are you really short?
I'm like 5'8", 5'7".
But it's all muscle
Oh fucking A.
and
What the
genius.
fuck?
It's all dick.
Just
Just
a
giant
brick house.
giant dick.
of penis.
That's super huge dick.
He's talking about when he's laying down.
Nope. Nobody enjoys that.
5'7"
That's too much.
when you're laying down.
It's weird too because I'm short and kind of muscular, and Calvin is tall and kind of fat.
Yeah, yeah.
We are a weird contrast.
When you guys' powers combine, you are Starship Amazing.
I always say that he's the starship and I'm the amazing.
Because
Yeah, yeah, as big as a starship. Also, I can fly. So, update the Wikipedia page.
So when did you guys start Starship Amazing?
Oh god. Oh fuck. I know we started doing.
Really? Why?
calm
Why
down,
is that
Ben.
funny? Benjamin.
We started long enough ago that we should have made it by now.
Oh my god, that was hilarious.
I think it was like summer 2007.
Yeah.
What's
Why?
so funny, Ben? Really?
Funny.
Son of a bitch.
Oh my god.
Ben's
You
on
guys,
wax.
you guys are hilarious.
Okay, so let me just start over. When did you guys start?
Your mute button. Use it.
This is the,
Oh
this
my
is-
god, you're right.
But when,
All right.
when did the Joker connect?
Oh man, he's so laughy. All right, tell us about Starship Amazing. What are you about?
About
What are you all about?
Music, mostly.
Calvin makes the beats, I make the melodies, and we try and make rockin' music.
As best we know how.
Yeah.
So if someone was to say, you know, how can you define it, or like what kind of genre would you like to put it in?
I guess like I think we are chiptune-esque.
But no one
But-
who's not a nerd knows what that means.
So we're really just electronic.
Who do you think's listening to this?
Everyone that's listening to it is a
That's
nerd.
true. That's true. That's true.
But I mean,
I mean, this
I'm
is
not a
this is
nerd.
the
people who
internet.
make it are nerds.
The fuck?
So chiptune-esque music.
I suppose.
Yeah.
All right.
I've heard us been described as that the few times we've been written up about.
But then I look at like what real chiptune people do, and that's crazy.
Yeah, that's why we're really reticent to say chiptune.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. So did you guys watch Reformat the Planet?
I have. It's
I saw the
good movie.
the preview a long time ago, and I want to. I need to buy that DVD.
You can watch the whole thing for free on the internet.
On
It's on
Hulu.
Netflix.
Hulu.
On Netflix.
Never
Or-
seen it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
One of the two.
On Netflix? God damn, that's gotta be a
I'm-
little success for those guys.
I could be mistaken. Eric said Hulu. He's probably right.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say
Hulu.
they broke into the mainstream if they're on fucking Netflix, but that's cool.
Yeah,
So,
I
yeah,
don't know
no-
about that. Have you seen the selection on Netflix? I wouldn't
Well-
call that mainstream.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck?
There are some kind of yeah.
Raptor Island.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a
Mega
classic.
Shark versus Giant Octopus.
Oh,
Yes.
that's in my queue. Is it good?
No,
No.
I mean it's bad, but you should totally watch it. Yes.
That sounds weird. Well, it's so bad that it's good kind of thing.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah.
Like Human
yeah.
Centipede.
I'm done with. Oh Jesus, let's not talk about that.
Just a real big shark.
I need to see Human Centipede because
No.
that shit could not add up to the hype. No, at this point, is no way that it could actually. Wait, didn't you see it, Calvin?
I saw like the first half, and then I like skipped, and I was like, all right, that's how the centipede looks, and I stopped.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I
so
have
here-
like no interest in it. It doesn't seem to look scary. Actually,
It's haunting. No, see, like I saw the teaser for it, and it disturbed me so much that I was like, I have to watch this movie just so that I can sleep at night because it's just the concept is so fucked up. We're not talking about that. That's not what we're talking about at all. I'm sorry. So as far as your music, you said that you I guess you're reluctant to call it chiptunes music, but you would say that maybe that's an influence, maybe chiptunes or video game-ish music.
Yeah,
maybe?
more on Derek's side because I
It's
don't
definitely
play.
influenced by this one time I had my mouth sewn to someone's asshole, and it was really.
and someone was playing Mega Man in the background.
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh, this is wrong with music."
Oh my god. Oh.
No, I guess it kind of came from my love of video game music, and I've always loved emotion in music. And there's a lot of video game music. It does have a striking amount of emotion to it. And it's just the strength of the melody, and that's kind of what I tried to emulate early on. But since then, it's kind of taken its own shape and direction.
Yeah, I don't listen to video game music. I listen to real music.
Oh, I can't believe you just said it. Guess
That
who's
is-
off the
That's not
podcast?
real music.
Yeah, he's off the podcast. Yeah, it's the wrong place to say that, buddy.
That's our catchphrase around here. I say you're off the podcast and stuff. I was just so I guess what
You say that even when it's not in the podcast. Like I saw your behind the scenes thing for the drunk.
Oh
video
shit,
you
you're right.
did. They're like, you're off the podcast.
Damn,
we're,
dude.
We're constantly threatening Starship Amazing over. The end.
So I guess what kind of if you're influenced by video games, mostly I guess this question would be mostly for Derek then. So what kind of games or any specific games or tracks or I guess maybe systems or anything that kind of influences you when you're making your music?
Well, definitely the NES. That's my favorite system. I know it's not the best system ever, but it's definitely my favorite. But a lot of Mega Man, a lot of Castlevania, a lot of Sunsoft games. I mean, I really could go on. Like, a lot of if it is a good song on the NES, chances are I've heard it because I love that shit.
An expert. Encyclopedic.
I wouldn't say encyclopedic. I'm not like Quentin Tarantino, but I definitely know. I know my shit.
We're both
Are you
big
a fan?
fans. of it.
I was gonna say, are you a fan of the Sky Shark soundtrack?
The Sky
Shark?
Shark.
Yeah, Sky Shark.
Nothing comes to mind.
That fucking soundtrack is amazing, dude.
I do own it, but I don't know. And for you want really good shooters, I usually think of like the soundtrack to Life Force is excellent. And
Yeah, dude.
the soundtrack to Xanic and Guardian Legend both have amazing soundtracks.
I don't think I played Guardian Legend. No, dude. Yeah, the game over music from Life Force, teardrop rolling down the side of my face when I hear it.
Have you ever heard the password theme to Princess Tomato?
I did. I saw you play it on your keyboard.
Oh yeah, I was bored one night and no, I was distracted one night. I didn't want to work on a contracted video I was doing, and a good buddy of the podcast asked me to do something, and I was like, yeah, I'd much rather do that than edit this bullshit.
How's that going, by the way? Your contract work?
I'm paying my bills. Bills are paid.
awesome, dude.
It's no complaints really.
That must be
Congratulations.
nice.
You're self-employed. You're self-employed officially. Congratulations.
Thank you. It was not overnight. A long time coming for that.
Yeah.
Yes, some of us have to have real jobs.
Suckers.
So speaking of real jobs, Calvin, what would you say your influences are then?
Pretty varied. I like postal service. Dintel, that sort of kind of softer electronic stuff. I listen to a lot of, well, not a lot of, but some Apex Twin, some Square Pusher. Honestly, if you want to know about Influence, just look at all the shitty songs I use in our podcast. There you go.
I've been listening to Podcast Amazing for a long time, and I love you guys. You guys are awesomer than I could ever hope to be. I love your podcast.
I mean, not Calvin so much. You gotta get to know this dude. Calvin, you're off the podcast. Right. Calvin and I, we both listen to a lot of different music, and
I definitely listen to more electronic music.
Yeah, we do. We kind of have a little overlap with our music, but we do listen to different things. I've only just kind of recently, in the last 2 years, gotten into hip hop, but you've been into hip hop for a while.
Yeah,
but I really like to get down on the heavy metal, the really kind of more grindy death stuff, and you do not.
And I think it just sounds like you're punching a cat.
Oh man, punch that cat again for me, because that track
seems mean,
brutal.
You don't like Cookie Monster vocals?
Give me that Cookie Monster.
I do listen to a little bit of metal that Derek has filtered out to me here and there. Actually, the first record I ever like really super got into was probably S&M by Metallica. Their live album with the San Francisco Symphony. So I got a little bit of metal in there.
No, you have the more you like the more traditional metal.
I listen to more classic metal.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a huge fan of like Converge and Dillinger Escape Plan and Pig Destroyer and the Red Chord, which are
Derek,
Ed flavor.
Can we get a sample of your Cookie Monster vocals?
Boy. Dude, that's
that
like
was remarkably good.
Dude, it was. Dude, it was like the wub wub. It was like
good job, Derek.
Man, I mean, I'll only do it that one time though. I'm off.
Yeah.
Oh, I was about to ask you to go, cookie.
Dude, that should be a song. That'd be wicked. No, but really, like, you know, when I do listen to podcasts and I hear you guys, and you guys listen to a lot of, you know, like acoustic stuff and other like rock, folk music. I mean, you guys have a very eclectic taste in music. And when you listen to your guys' stuff, I mean, it's also, you know, very varied. I mean, very varied. That sounded brilliant. You know, like you've got like the piano tracks, you've got like the ambient stuff, you've got, you know, like dubstep, all this different stuff. And, you know, with the amount of like rock and stuff, it's just kind of surprising in a way, I guess, because you guys seem to listen to a lot of also non-electronic music.
Yeah. I don't know. We just we like the music that we make, and we just make a track until we think it's good. We don't put much more thought into it than that.
I don't think it's a conscious thing on our part where we're saying, oh, we need to bring a little bit of Mumford & Sons into this. It's like the input is whatever it is, and the output is whatever it is.
Have some,
it's not conscious.
Kind of dubsteppy type track. That's just because Calvin was fucking.
I like wobbly bass lines.
Yeah, and I was like, that's a cool bass line. I'm gonna throw some melody on it, and so
want something I can skunk to.
Skunk.
I would love to see you skunk.
Never.
That's
only at night and alone. Close all the
set up
blinds.
cameras up in this shit. Make that a music video. That's when we get the hits. That's how we get the heat.
This is going to be followed up by a video podcast, little bonus tacked on. It's going to be Calvin doing the skunking.
I want to see some dancing, Calvin.
I want to see it too.
Hits YouTube viral video, fat guy skunks.
I want to see it.
I want to see it.
So do I. I want to see it.
I don't want to break your guys' hearts here, but I was joking. Make it
Yeah, see, but Calvin's face has actually gone a bit red.
It's hot in here. Jesus.
Don't be embarrassed, man.
I'm too dumb. I don't pick up on subtleties. You know? If you say you're going to do it, you got to do it.
You better do it.
And apologies, Calvin, but you know, I guess because this is more, I mean, this is a video game podcast, so as far as I'm going to talk mostly about like the video game influence part of it, I guess. But you know, I noticed some of your tracks reference video games. For example, Pokemon does not equal Pokemon.
Basically, you look at a Pokemon, you think that's a Pokemon. It's not a Pokemon. Listen, let me tell you.
Calvin, awesome drums on that track, fucking wicked.
Those are close to being my favorite drums I've done yet. I got some new stuff I'm sitting on that might pass it up, but
no, dude, this new shit we're working on with this EP, I don't know, I think you've done better.
Hitting them drums.
I do know that like we kind of have a certain level of disdain for our older shit, but that's one track off that record I think we both can agree on.
Yes,
it's pretty good.
And we can never sell it because of the Sesame Street.
Yeah,
it's so
it's
good.
Also an awful record. I feel bad taking people's money. A shitty record.
You guys are so hard on yourselves. Like, okay, you guys have gotten progressively better with each release, but like, it's all good. Why don't be hard on yourself?
I honestly think that's an essential part of getting better at doing something.
That's how
being
stay
able
hungry.
Being able to critically look at what you've done in the past and figure out what's wrong with it.
It gets me excited when I listen to older records and I start to hear things I don't like about them. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to try it again and see if we can do it better. So, you know, I don't know that it's something we don't, like, on a subconscious level, we put upon ourselves just to stay hungry. But I don't know, it's a mentality we've kept from the start, and I think it's done us well.
Yeah.
But, you know, it also is flattering when fans, you know, really like older shit. So
Except when it's Zoom Internet. In that case, they're just
Fans.
I was just about to say that's my favorite ever.
Oh no!
Oh,
I'm sorry. You're so dumb.
Oh, am I off the podcast? Did I?
Yes. Get out.
I was gonna say that.
So, but enough talk. Rap at you. It's a rap song about video games. It's about gaming.
That was all.
Yay!
Okay, Ben, off the podcast.
Rap songs about video games are the worst. Get off.
You got Touch Fuzzy, Get Dizzy. That's a level from Yoshi's Island.
Oh, you wanna?
Yeah, I think that was mine. That's one like kind of old school video game that I really like.
That's awesome, and that's such an awesome level. Like you get touched by the little floaty things, and everything is all wonk. I'm eating a video game hamburger, and can I?
I forget where that one.
I think part of that has to do with the word video game is really funny because I just think it's redundant. Like if you're at a friend's house and he says, "Hey, do you want to play a game?" You're not gonna go get out Parcheesi.
Why not?
Turn on the television. Like,
Scrabble, bitches.
Video
Scrabble.
game.
Scrabble.
Fuck yeah, Scrabble's the shit.
But video game Scrabble.
That's true. You got Parcheesi and video.
Oh, regular ass Scrabble.
Get out the iPad. Get out your 4 iPhones and play video game Scrabble.
Oh, that sounds awful. Can I lift a bird? Am I that strong? And there's an awesome story that I would like to ask you about later on, if you don't mind. So you guys are extremely busy. You guys have so much going on at all times. Yet in the past 3 years, 8 releases. How do you do it? How do you find the time?
God, when you say that, it makes it feel like God.
We should have been done.
We should
by
have
now.
been like platinum by now.
Yeah. Jeez.
I agree.
We're failures.
I agree. No. You're not
That's
failures.
a question for Calvin.
No, I said we're failures, and he said I agree. He hates us.
Oh,
No, I
we're
didn't.
Get off the podcast.
Damn, we're off the podcast.
Yeah, we quit.
No. I meant I agree that you guys should be big, friggin' humongous.
Well,
It's
Calvin
everyone
is
else's
apparently.
time. What the fuck, dude? Okay. Andrew off the podcast.
Sorry, I have nothing to contribute, but insults on people I don't know.
Okay, but you both have other endeavors. I mean, Calvin's got What a Jerk, Humans Love Music blog. Everything sounds weird all of a sudden. You guys still there?
Yeah, I
Yep.
think Ben muted himself.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, because he's laughing so much. Yeah, no, that'd be good. Go ahead and continue muting, Ben. That's good.
Yeah.
Just stay muted just for the rest. It's fine.
That's not true. We
I
still
should probably go ahead and do that too, huh?
And soon to start Form and Shape. And Derek, happy video game nerd, doing the contracted video work. You know, you're self-employed. Seriously, how do you guys make it happen? That's a lot of stuff.
First of all, I do more stuff than Derek does.
And honestly, that's true. Calvin from the start's always had the computer and the gear, and so it becomes a natural, organic thing. We just develop this. Calvin starts songs, then I finish them, and so he's always here, starting new shit, and you know he has
Can't stop.
So
working on AMVs on the side.
I saw that Fist of the North Star one you did. That was freaking awesome, dude.
I got another one cooking. I'm gonna start up soon.
Oh, we
Alright.
haven't actually started it though.
No,
it's just
no.
ideas.
I haven't even imported
Okay.
the anime yet.
Oh well, you can't be saying dude on the. You said that so far. That's like that one time you broke
But
to make an AMV. You can't say making them on the side. You're not actively making them.
they're in my brain. I listened to the song once. I was like, "Yep, that'll work."
Well, then I guess I'm actively having sex with every girl in the world, but I can't say that real.
Why not?
Even the fat ones.
Just start saying it, Derek. Just watch it catch on.
Derek
Ben?
Alexander, happy nerd, having sex with every girl in the world.
Ben has a question related to what you're talking about. Ben, remember what you were talking about earlier? And I said, don't, for the love of God, ask that question. But now you should ask it.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you guys. How many of your songs are about breaking the hymens of your virgin groupies?
Oh, none.
Yeah. Usually about robots and cheeseburgers.
Yeah, pretty much. That's all we. That's
That's not the same thing. I see a way you can combine that.
I mean,
Oh.
I've castrated myself just to keep that sort of filthy thoughts out of our music. We are pure and godly.
And then I come in and soil it all up.
Yeah, yeah. Wreck everything.
Getting dirty.
Wreck them.
Damn near.
Damn near killed them.
That's the best joke, by the way. That is
No,
our
it-
favorite joke.
That's the best punchline.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
don't say it.
Hey guys, you know what I think? Future track title.
You know what I think, dude? I think we should play a song.
Yeah,
Ben.
let's play a song.
How about we play a song, guys?
Let's play a song.
The
Let's-
song. I'm looking at my watch. It's song time.
It's
I'm
half
sorry,
past
guys.
song. We're late.
I think it's half past track, so let's do it.
Tracks. Tracks
so-
on tracks.
First track I'm gonna play, if you guys would be so kind as to let me. What I'd like to play first is "You Burnt." You
Boy,
Burnt.
son.
It's from the new EP. Y'all Stop Blogging.
I like this track.
I like it too.
Yeah.
I like it too.
I love it. Ben, what are you laughing about?
Fucking Andrew's dry ass humor.
His what?
His dry ass humor.
My ass humor.
Wait, what did you say, Andrew?
So, he asked if they were in the same room, and I said, that's how circle jerk works.
That was actually fun.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Ben,
Oh
you
my
have
God.
you have a hearty laugh, Ben.
Dude, I do. I know it can be annoying. I'm sorry.
That shit hearty. All right, it's like a nice can of soup. I want to put it in my mouth.
Yeah, it's like a microwavable hungry man.
Oh man, that has so much sodium. Don't go there.
I wanna eat it.
You guys, I love that track profoundly. Like, I actually messaged Derek about this. Like, this song, okay, when that melody comes in, like that pitch benny, okay, that was a terrible impression, but it's like
it's the robot cat. It's the robot cat.
dude, it's exactly what I was gonna say. It sounds like meows. It's meow-tastic, and like when that hits, it's like I'm playing a video game about collecting sunshine.
You know what? I had a.
Thanks, man.
Remember earlier when I asked you what Amazing sounded like?
What was that?
it.
Oh, that was it.
I actually had a chance to check out this album, and I couldn't really get enough of it the first time I heard it. Like I must have listened to it like 3 times in a row.
Oh man, we gotta make an album they can get enough of.
Yeah. that they listened to once. Oh, I'm full. I couldn't. Not another bite.
Exactly.
Guys, your fans are insatiable, and that's a good
That's a
thing.
pretty good listen.
All right. Oh, thank you, man.
It puts me in a great mood. Like, I could be in a shit mood and I turn that on. You can't be unhappy when you hear that song. It's happiness.
You know, I think that song was written after we finished the double album, Scoops and Gearheart, and we were both. That was really an exhausting endeavor for us. So I think that was just we were happy to be done with those records and working on something else. You know,
Well, that was
we wrote that in the spring when everything was melting around this time of year. So
Yeah.
everything was getting warm and everything was getting green, and I think it was just
And then we're getting green.
How did you come up with
Actually, I
the
had a
title
question
for
for
that
you.
song? Sorry.
I was gonna ask that. How did you come up with the title for that
I
track?
think shortly after we made that track, Calvin got me hip on 30 Rock.
Yeah.
And there was some kind of compromise. I know. I remember because before we retooled it a lot. "Baby Still Too Fat" was the second track on the record. Was a song that I was actually I wasn't feeling it. And Calvin was like, "I need to have this track on the record. It's really good." I was like, "All right, we can have that track on the record, but only if you can let me call the first track "You Burnt." That's a joke that was on 30 Rock that I thought was very smart.
That's awesome.
I don't remember that joke.
And Andrew likes to watch that as well. No, I was gonna actually, since you pointed out about like, you know, because you guys live in Alaska and you were talking about it was like the springtime. This is kind of going off on topic here, but Aphex Twin. I don't know if you guys know, like I've obsessed about Aphex Twin for years, and I know a bunch of weird facts about him. But like he grew up in Cornwall, England, and it's countryside, and he said that was a big influence on him making music because he was kind of isolated, and you know, just kind of that forced him to make his own fun, which was making music and stuff like that. And that was a huge influence on him as far as making music. I mean, I don't actually know a whole lot about Anchorage, but when you're talking about like, you know, you're being surrounded by snow and all this all the time, I mean, is there like a level of isolation? Does that play into
Well,
you
I
guys
mean,
making music at
you're
all?
Colorado, right, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
so, I
not
mean,
like Alaska, dude.
Well, I mean, you're used to seeing lots of. I'm sure it's cold and it's so snowy for a long time.
That's
No.
not a long time,
No,
but it does
not really.
it does happen. But we don't have like periods like you guys have, like these epic periods of. I know you guys love the word epic. You guys have these long periods of like
Grand.
just
It's grand.
snow- grandiose of snow everywhere. And I mean that must affect like, you know, the amount you travel and get out of your house and stuff like that. I mean, is there a certain amount of isolation? Because I really know nothing about Anchorage. Apologize if
I would say a bigger influence on our setting is Calvin and I. We both play instruments, and before we started doing Starship Amazing, I would go to his house and I would record like with my guitar, trying to do real music. And I was actually playing open mics a lot, trying to make a name for myself. And there's really a very small scene here in Anchorage. And I've seen the local Anchorage scene, the music scene, just kind of grow and then just fall apart, and then grow and then just like dissolve.
Yeah.
So part of the reason we wanted to do Starship Amazing was like we could do this without having to worry about building an audience by doing shows, and we could build an audience on the internet because
The power of the internet.
and I think that's had a bigger influence on just how we've approached Starship Amazing and why we've because we're both creative types, and you kind of get that fire inside of you. You got to get it out creatively, and I think that's been the biggest influence in how Anchorage has influenced our music.
Okay. And actually, on the topic you were talking about, I guess you guys have ambitions to do live shows.
Matter of fact,
Someday.
Ya Burnt is very close to being performable live. I've
Now we
actually been
just
playing
need
with it.
more songs.
Yeah, I need to get more than just that one song.
Yeah.
But no, we've been playing with Ableton, and we've got a laptop and a whole bunch of gear, and just we've taught ourselves how to make music. I guess we'll just teach ourselves how to perform it now.
Nice.
Do you guys
And
have any merchandise?
Yes, we do.
They do have merch.
If you
Nice.
go to starshipamazing.com and look in the bar on the right, you'll see a link for t-shirts.
Swag.
You can buy t-shirts.
They're super expensive because we're using a print-on-demand place.
Yep.
So
and buying like a whole bunch of t-shirts is really expensive up front.
yeah, we should find another way to do t-shirts.
Yeah.
But until then, yes, we do have
Yeah.
t-shirts.
plain shirts and stencils.
Did you spray paint it?
Yeah.
Producer Snafu and stencils.
But how
Find
expensive
some
is
like
super
creative
expensive?
dude around town who'll like just make us t-shirts. Some like there's gotta be some kid who in his parents' garage has got a whole bunch of printing
we are
shit.
not t-shirt people.
No, and they don't sell too often, so I don't know. It's, if you really want to support us, though, it's best to buy a record.
Yep.
That's
Go
Go buy
start
their
selling pennies.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
used panties. That's
Yeah.
that's like
With a picture of our faces, mine on the front, yours on the back. I'm feeling this, Derek. I'm feeling it.
This should happen for sure. No, that was really ambitious. You know, when you did the double album Scoops and Gearheart, I mean, that was a really ambitious thing, and totally you burnt sounds like that. You know, like you're this happy track. You know, I really love that music video that you did for MagFest 2011. That was brilliant.
you should have been there, man. I would have happily put you in there.
I would have loved to have been there, man.
Could've
It was
been
actually
famous on the internet.
dude, fucking internet famous. Me.
Whatever. This dude right here's got videos been seen more than my shit.
I'm more famous than Derek. Everyone listen.
Yeah.
HVGN? No, me.
Like one of these days, it's gonna be let's get not HVGN. Who cares about that?
His DVDs.
Yeah, I'm done. I'll be finished.
And you just
No.
had a oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, well I do have a DVD, but I don't know. If you want to
But
buy a
it's-
DVD, that just helps me. That doesn't go to Calvin.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
No, he splits it with Calvin. So he splits it with him. And-
I wish.
Nope, DVDs are all Derek.
DVD is some
So-
money.
It's been decided. Derek's gonna split it with Calvin.
Yep.
Yep.
This has been recorded. This is binding.
This is going on the internet. It's final when you put it on the internet. that
Put
shit's
on the internet, and it's true. You
You're
can't
done.
lie.
You're done.
chiseled in stone.
You can't un-internet it.
Can't undo it. You can't
Can't
unsee
un-
it. Can't unhear it.
You can't command C on the internet.
It's funny, dude. When I always do everything like I'm typing all the time, and I gotta undo. When I actually write by hand, I do it so seldom. When I fuck up, I'm like, undo. Like, oh shit, you can't do that when you're writing.
Yeah, or like I'll accidentally spill water. Like, shit, undo that. Wait, towels.
Oh,
Gotta
no.
get towels. Sorry.
You spill the water. You run over to your computer. Grab your keyboard.
Dude, you should have a portable keyboard at all times so you can undo that shit.
This keyboard's broken.
Like this podcast. Every time I misspeak or say something dumb, I'm like, fucking edit, undo that shit now. Control Z or Command Z for you Mac users out there, because I noticed you said Command Z.
Yes.
Ben, this is why you got kicked off the podcast last time.
Mac
I'm
rule, Linux,
sorry.
Windows rule.
Off the podcast, Ben. Sorry.
I
Okay,
wanted to ask a question.
go. Hey, Ben, do you have a question?
Hey, does Ben have a question?
Wait, I want to hear from Ben.
Yeah, I think he might have a question.
Yeah. All right. So, like, what's the longest it's taking you guys, like, in one session to complete a song?
Oh, there was that one. We had a song called "Finally," and that was very much a true feeling. It's like, oh fuck,
Yeah, we started that track 3 times. I remember, and I had to fight for that 3rd time because I believed in it.
I was ready to give up. Just no. I'm
But
done.
here's the crazy thing: we eventually got momentum going on it when you just took the horns and actually the completed version of that track is mostly you.
because I'm the best.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, no, no.
I mean,
Fight.
I mean, we had when we were finishing up Gearheart, we basically needed one more song.
Oh god.
Well, what song did that end up being? I don't even remember.
It was the track before Everyone Sleeps Alone, I think.
Yeah, but anyway, Derek was like, we need one more track, and then like the next week he came back. I just made a track. Done.
I
Done.
remember. No, that was the day after Christmas. That was the 26th of December. I remember. I fell out of the chair saying, "We have it. We're done." But then we had to actually polish and finish the songs, which took
But
another
I'm
3
saying
months.
I changed lives.
You did actually.
Scoops has been downloaded more, man, and I worked harder on that record than Gearheart.
yeah.
I love that track. Finally, I love it. I was actually considering playing that as the ending track, but I decided on a different one. But I friggin' love that track. And actually, I read on the Alaskan Dispatch. Is it the one where you guys were interviewed?
Oh,
yeah.
How you had that story about that track. Finally, I don't know. I'll just let you tell the story if you'd like.
Oh, it was just this. I got a comment or an instant message from some guy on YouTube, and he was saying that like his father had recently passed away, and he found like a deep emotional connection in that track, and that was amazing. And I said, I'm really flattered, but I think you mean the next track, which is a kind of a slower, more emotional song. And he wrote back and said, actually, I hadn't listened to that track yet. I was so kind of caught up on this one. I did mean Finally, but now that I've listened to the track after Finally, I find a deeper emotional connection in that song.
That's a huge compliment. I mean, that's
that was
that's,
fucking crazy. That was one of those first moments like where dude, Calvin, we've made it, and so that's a measure of success in one way, definitely.
You did it.
We did it.
Derek, I just realized we did it.
All right. Well, all right. See you guys.
We quit.
All right, they're done. They beat the internet. They won. They conquered the internet.
You made a
Do
guy
you guys oh, sorry. I was gonna ask you. Do you guys use any virtual synthesizers or VSTs or anything like that? And if so, like, do you guys have like a favorite effect?
Use exclusively.
Yeah, well, I don't own a real synthesizer.
Yeah, we're all MIDI up in this shit.
No, we mostly use Logic's built-in synthesizers, and then I recently picked up the Native Instruments Complete thing, and that
we barely like scratched the surface on that shit.
Those are sexy, dude. Those are hella sexy.
They're like boobs in MIDI form.
hot to death.
Dude, I know you guys hate it when people are like, "Hey, you should listen to this music or whatever." But have you guys heard Tim Exile?
Yes, Tim Exile, I think so.
Dude, I think he, if I'm not mistaken, he works for Native Instruments.
Yeah, I think I first heard about him like a long time ago before I had any way of purchasing any Native Instruments products. I think I heard him like demonstrating his live setup on Native Instruments website, and then I got his album after that. But yes, I have.
Exile. It's so fucking brilliant. Like the shit he does live is fucking ridiculous. Like,
Yeah.
as far as like live electronic musicians go, he is the best live. Like the stuff that he does, it's freaking insane. Like I can't remember the name of the album that he came out with, but yeah, it's under Tim Exile. It's freaking brilliant. I'll put it in my blog.
I know what's pretty good live is Beardy Man. That guy's fucking amazing.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of his videos, and
yeah.
they're pretty bonkers.
He Beardy Man, he does like kind of beatboxing type shit, but he has and then he'll fuck with the sounds he's making electronically and do loops and like essentially build a song with just his mouth.
That's
Yeah,
right.
he's got like a 10 of Chaos Pez. It's fucking sick.
I think I saw that he was like on the street. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
but
you're thinking about Dub Effects.
yeah, I was gonna mention him. He's cool too.
My bad.
He's
Okay,
kind
sorry,
of-
we're not talking about them. We're talking about you. I apologize. We got off track.
We're the best.
I remember seeing a certain rapscallion in I believe it was a frequently asked questions video, and he was playing some Plastic and Skizzles live, and that was really cool. I remember he had a snippet of that, and I was like, God damn, this dude's playing that shit live. Calvin, we got to get live like this dude.
Dude, I was not live. It was dumbtastic. Like that bit where I highlighted a track and I was like mute, and then like when I wanted to put it in, I was like unmute. That's all I did.
Oh, it was a short snippet, and it was like you were over your pad and you were bobbing your head to the rhythm, and you were like dropping shit and lighting it back up, and I was like, oh fuck, that's awesome.
I think early on, like we thought, well, we could do a live show now. Let's just bring out a boombox,
Yeah.
and then just nod heads for a while.
Just dick around on the computer, pretend like you're doing something. Yeah, no, that's all I did. It was kind
Just
of a
like
joke.
hit
but-
play, and then when the song's almost done, come back to your laptop. Oh, cue up next song.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, like
transition.
we're not
Oh.
even smart enough to set up a playlist.
You guys could be MP3Js. First MP3Js ever.
Is that a real thing?
That's an awful term.
It is, isn't it?
I don't care for that at all.
Do people pay money for that? Because I'll do it.
It's,
I know that they have like DJ setups that you can just stick your iPod into.
oh my
Like,
god,
as opposed to like a CDJ setup or something.
All right, let's do this. Let's do that. Let's just that.
Sure.
that would be
Drop a
that would be
couple now.
I have an iPod.
No, the thing it has to hook into.
Oh.
And then go scratch it.
Oh, one of those things.
Yeah,
You get
yeah.
those for like cheap. They have like those shitty versions at Best Buy, I think.
Vika. One of those.
Wickety wickety whack, like a turtle on its back.
Oh, and that right there is why I wrote most of the rap albums.
Do you guys have a favorite album of yours?
Y'all Stop Blogging is really good.
Yeah, I'm actually really happy with that. I will say, like, the Scoops and Gearheart, I listen to those records and I hear huge problems with them, but it was such a huge endeavor, and I'm glad we actually, the fact that we even finished it, I'm most proud that we actually did complete those records.
And I think if I didn't think the last thing we put out was the best thing we put out, I'd feel pretty bad about that.
Yeah. No, because you guys are so into progressing and looking at your old stuff and be like, well, we could do this differently or whatever, and just moving forward. You've definitely done that with every album, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. And do you have a favorite track of yours?
I will say Call It Rain, which is an old track, but that felt like my first good song that I feel that I wrote. That was one that was really kind of my baby, and I listen to it now and it's like bad, but at the same time I'm like, yeah, that was like the first good song I ever wrote. So I kind of have a soft spot for that one.
I think Baby's Still Too Fat is a really fun song.
You know what, Calvin? You know what that was? That was an awesome segue. I'd like to play that track. Can I play it?
You may.
I want to play it.
I don't know. Can't ya?
I'm sorry. May I? Mother,
wait,
may
no.
I?
And you burnt.
Yeah.
All right.
You just been burned. Just now.
Been head burns. My dude over here.
Baby, Still Too Fat, playing it.
It's a pretty good
Swag
track.
to the maximum.
It's pretty good, I guess.
It's pretty
Fine.
awesome. Derek, why don't you like that track?
Yeah, why do you hate me so
No,
much?
I do now. We tweaked the fuck out of that one.
I remember the one part. I think it's kind of like halfway through it where the melody ends like a really fast part.
Yeah.
I had to fight for that.
Oh, I don't like those. No.
I love it. Just the
But-
shred.
Yeah.
Calvin?
I don't know, that one. It was really stupid.
I mean,
for a while.
as you know, I am the shred master. So
And that was
Yeah,
a fun video to make too, because it was like just hit record and let Calvin go. Let him go.
Dude, that was hilarious, Calvin.
thank you.
I love that track. No, it's got like this awesome like video game, but like kind of 80s sound like with those chords. I don't know. It's freaking awesome. Like in the first half of the podcast, you guys haven't heard it, but you'll have heard it by the time it's done. Ben was talking about like this track that was done by Sarah. You guys familiar with Sarah?
Nope.
No.
Okay. But there's this track and he's like, yeah, dude, that's totally like the theme song. If we had like an 80s sitcom, that would be the track that played, and like it's me and Andrew and Ben, and we have a baby, and that's the sitcom. This would be that track. This would be the track that you guys would contribute to that.
You have a baby, but the baby can talk, right?
Right.
No.
And when it opens its mouth, all of those sounds come out. It'd be hijinks and goings on
That'd be awesome. Just a baby that made rockin' tunes.
Yeah.
just by opening its
Does
mouth.
some cry and make sweet tunes.
Yeah. You could just install like a boombox into like a baby doll.
And you pull the cord.
Yeah.
Calvin,
And and then rock
You
and roll.
had you had an awesome backstory about the title.
Oh, it's actually a very sad story.
Oh,
so
it wasn't awesome. It was very sad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the story came out like when kind of healthcare debates were going on, and it was about a lady who was trying to get insurance for her baby, and the insurance company was, your baby is too overweight, which everyone knows, like, there's no such thing as a fat baby. That's a healthy baby, right? I mean, that baby's doing good if you got a little meat on them bones.
And that makes it cuter.
So the lady, so then me and Derek started talking about it, and we were joking that like she like goes away, puts her baby on a diet, like Rocky montage. She comes back and is like, all right, I need to get insurance for my baby. And the guy's like, yo, your baby still too fat.
Still too fat.
That's why I love you guys.
So we made light of a very sad situation.
And we also are not making fun of
fat babies
or fat girls.
All respect be to fat babies.
Yeah, any honey that's got a little extra, nothing wrong with that. He's still beautiful.
Yeah, there's just more of you to be beautiful.
There's more love.
There's just more baby to give a hug.
Yeah. Better to snuggle. I just want to snuggle with
I
you.
mean, I want a baby I can use as a pillow.
They're valuable, They're mainly carpets too, so you can mush it.
Yeah.
You guys, I'm pretty sure that parent services is gonna have some kind of thing to say about that. Child services, something.
I'm gonna have to hide my baby.
Gotta find our babies.
Baby, no.
But we're gonna hide our babies, Calvin.
Wow, my quality just went to shit again. Sorry, guys. So I can barely hear you guys. But
Because you listen to that song. That's what happens when you listen to Starship Amazing.
Yeah. Everything else seems worse.
Yeah.
By comparison.
Exactly.
I was going the opposite.
It wrecks your computer.
We wreck shit. That's for damn sure.
How do you guys make music? What softwares do you use?
Logic Pro, whatever version is the newest one. I pretty recently upgraded to that.
9?
I think it's 9. Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Like I said, we got native instruments in there. We got a handful of free plugins. Chip 32, it's a really good plugin.
Yep.
YMCK, which is another kind of similar.
As a gift, a friend of mine just bought me a MIDI NES, which is a cartridge that has a MIDI output, a cord sticking out of the card. So you can put it into a Nintendo, and you can manipulate the Nintendo chip, like the straight sound chip. You haven't even really scratched the surface on what that thing can do. We could actually
real chip tunes.
Get actual, like legit.
Yeah, if you're looking for a plugin, I mean, this is something we started with. If you're looking for a plugin that is like just basic, kind of full-featured synthesizer, check out Automat 1. They have a version for pretty much whatever software you're using. But yeah, that was a good tool for us to figure out how synthesizers work. That kind of thing.
Awesome. I love that YMCK. They're freaking awesome.
Yeah, they're pretty rad.
It's like J-pop meets video game music. It's the best thing. But you know what's better than that? Starship Amazing.
You're talking about the band. I haven't listened to the band. I only use their plugin.
Are you serious?
I'm sorry.
You got to put it in your ears. Put it in your ears.
Calvin's not crazy on like this.
I want to hear it.
Well, actually, you walk. You're all about anime.
I love anime music, which is
Japan.
all Japan music is anime music to me.
Hey, Derek, let's have Calvin Anime Corner right now.
I just bought a PS3 and I got a Cure on Blu-ray, so there you go. The end.
You should do that every time you talk about anime. The whole time he's talking, you're in the...
Real talk, guys. It really pisses me off when Derek talks over me on the podcast.
Calvin is talking, I'm trying to lay down some sweet saxophone.
You shouldn't.
That was sexy. That was saxophone.
You should shut your whore mouth.
Sounds like the 90s.
I think you should shut your mouth. Like,
No,
how
no,
come? What is
I
this?
don't.
Fight.
Because it's my turn to talk,
No.
and you're interrupting me.
It's my turn to do music. I gotta let this out. I gotta emote.
You're
I gotta
fired.
emote.
You're fired. Starship Amazing, this podcast, and our podcast. All three at once.
And I can do all sexy saxophone.
And my apartment.
Forever.
You should leave.
Whoa.
Right, I'm taking your PlayStation.
No, it's mine.
But-
I mean, I paid for it.
So
I want to watch Akira on Blu-ray.
maybe I would watch Akira on Blu-ray.
Well, let's
Why
watch
gotta
it
be
together.
like
Let's
that?
watch it together later on.
Okay, all right, buddy.
We'll snuggle up on the couch.
Okay.
All right, you guys.
Pushing.
You heard it here first on Let's Get Starship Amazing broke up. I made him break up.
But now we're back together through the power of anime.
Anime.
Let's watch.
Okay.
Then we watch Scott Pilgrim versus the World. That's
Oh,
Calvin's
hey,
favorite.
Calvin loves Scott Pilgrim versus the
Oh.
World. That's why I decided to do a review of it. He was like so
Sure.
positive about it. I was like, let's do it.
I love Scotty Pilgrim. I wish he was
Scotty
real.
P. How you
I
doing,
wish he was
dog?
real
SP.
and best friend.
SPI.
I mean, I love Marona Flowers.
Marona. Is this the drunk cast? Or?
Oh, you burnt.
You burnt. Yes, got burnt.
Doesn't even drink.
I'm drinking right now.
Flowers. I wish she was a real girl that I could marry.
Dude, you can probably get like a Japanese pillow of her or something.
Oh God!
I actually saw someone for real. I think they someone replied to me on Twitter, and I clicked on their profile, and like one of their tweets was like, "Someday I'm gonna marry Ramona Flowers." Dude, no, man,
so sad.
Good.
What about Knives Chow? That girl was like loyal.
She's not. No, you're missing my point.
Huh?
These aren't real women.
No, Knives Chow is a way better.
These personality-less women are not real.
I'd hit it.
You give me Knives.
Snake.
I would hit that.
So Starship Amazing, anyway. Why don't you explain your music making process? You guys did kind of comment earlier that basically Calvin does the drums, Derek does melodies, Calvin starts the tracks, and Derek finishes them. But I mean, I think it's really interesting that you guys are like an electronic duo. I guess it's not, it's like not like the first time it's ever been done or anything, but like I think out of necessity, like back in the days, we had this guy's on drums, this guy's on bass, this guy's on guitar. But I make music completely solo. Being an electronic musician, you can do everything by yourself. And I just kind of wonder how. I mean, it's amazing to me that you guys, well, no pun intended, but that you guys can like come together and make tracks electronically because, I listen to stuff. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Autechre in the IDM.
Man, this guy's dropping knowledge on me. Fucking A.
No, you need to put it in your ears.
I need to put it in. Yeah. You send me like a fucking list of all these.
Put it in your ears.
I will. Put it in. Oh damn, I haven't heard that forever. No, but seriously,
that song is disgusting.
You should listen to it again. It's an awful song.
It is an awful song. I agree.
Like the part where the gargling sound.
Yeah, I was gonna say
fucking gargling. That's gross.
That's
They
gross.
gargle it, man. Yep. Holy shit. But basically, I was just gonna say, like with Autechre, like when you listen to their music, you're like, how the fuck is this two people making music? Like one person maybe, but I guess you guys like as far as like conflicts or like collaboration, like benefiting from collaboration, talk on it.
I don't think being able to collaborate is something you can manufacture. Like I don't think either of us could put up a thing in the paper, say looking for electronic musician to collaborate with and get these kinds of results. Because I think you need to like the dude you're working with to a certain degree.
Then why we been making music for so long?
I like you, Derek. You're my bud.
Man, Calvin, you're off the podcast.
I like both of you guys hard.
We do fight a lot about certain shit. Like we will like argue about like single notes. I'm like, no, move that note down. No, it's gotta be up. And it was just kind of like, no, we respect each other's opinions enough that we just kind of work on a shit until we both think it's good. And that's kind of it's worked well. I don't know. It's something that happened organically. It's not something you can really force.
And then you drop some devil notes in there. Why not?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which I always fight for.
And now he'll just play random notes and insist it's good. And like, no, it sounds like a poop. but no, even with the solo stuff, I'm probably gonna run it by Derek because he's a guy who I think knows something about.
And I've said before, like I'm a fan of Calvin Hansen, so like I'm looking forward to the new record.
But you know what the best part is about solo stuff is I'm not compelled to listen to Derek anymore. Like I can hear his opinion, I can process it, and then I can say fuck you.
I'm a big fan of both you guys, both musical endeavors. I want to hear it. So speaking of hearing shit,
well, I'm a fan of Placid Sizzle, so when are we gonna be hearing more mega mixes, dog?
That's getting cut. So, no, thank you. I appreciate that, dude. I haven't been able to do anything since I got my new laptop. Like, kind of like you did. You got a new camcorder, a new laptop. I did that. I haven't been able to get my Fruity Loops 4 on there, so I'm just gonna
download Fruity Loops, bitch.
No, Ben, I don't pirate. So I'm going to go purchase legally. Yeah, the Fruity Loops, whatever.
I pirated my video making software for Adobe. And that went belly up and went poor for me.
We were probably running off of a pirated version of Logic Express up through Ultramodern Rhythms. I think we got legal.
No, I think we finished staggering.
Yeah.
And then I remember because Rough Seas was the first time we used new Logic. We were experimenting with like more mastering.
Yeah, we got legal with Rough Seas around there.
Yeah, like I purchased Fruity Loops 4, but I can't find that, so I'm gonna have to buy the new one. And,
or not.
Okay, Ben. So speaking of Ben, let's play Boys, Men, Dudes.
The three classes of men that exist of males.
There are boys, there are men, and there are dudes.
Yeah.
boys band dudes.
What about bros?
If you're a friend of a dude, then you're a bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
Come on.
it's all relative.
Use
it's all
your brain.
relative to the dude. Do the
And so use your brain on this track. Use it.
Go Scoops or go home.
Hell yeah.
Okay, well, I apologize for that. The other tracks sound okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one
Yeah.
just for some reason wasn't.
What the hell? Okay, let me dick with it for half a second. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Dick.
Yeah, and some ridiculous balls.
Oh, ridiculous.
Man, I wonder,
All right.
what kind of balls a platypus has. They probably look pretty weird.
Dude, I love platypuses. Why did you say that?
No, I just think they probably have crazy looking balls.
That's the most random thought ever.
We're talking about
alright.
ridiculous balls.
That's pretty random, dude. I'm
I
siding
wonder
with
if
that
they have little bills on them.
Those that's my favorite creature because it looks so fucked up, and you like looking at it and
Little
you laugh.
bills and balls, dude. What the fuck?
Oh wait. Track title: Bills and Balls.
I don't know.
But
I think you can have that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, our mothers have to look at this at some point.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm gonna take it then.
That's all you.
But you'll be laughing at a platypus, and it'll sneak up with its thorny heel and poison you, and you'll die.
Awesome.
What?
That's the best way to die.
It's true. It's true. They're highly poisonous. That's a really fun track. Like, and the melody's like super playful and everything. Like the way it, like, you guys talk about the oh shit moment, and for me, just like kind of when it builds up and then you've got it like rising the octaves and everything. That's an oh shit moment for me. It's gorgeous.
I like the oh shit moment after that. So that's the oh shit moment for me. I like that part.
I like the dong dong.
Yeah.
Dong dong.
You do like dongs, Calvin.
Oh, I don't. I like boobs. I promise.
and also, I love the track name. There's a story behind that track name. What is it?
There's a really awesome internet show called
Awesome Video Games. It's right there in the descriptor, just like us.
Yeah, and let's see. Oh yeah, a song we wrote called "A Great Time." We were contacted by a fan of our music, and who also does some stuff with Frasier and the Far From Subtle crew. And he wanted us to make a chiptune track for him, and I recommended we make a track called "A Great Time" in chiptune form. And so I sent him that track, and he was like, "Yeah, this will work. Why don't you guys make some kind of chiptune stuff?" So we tried it, and we sent it to him. I guess it didn't really work out because he didn't end up using it. But he's like, "I'll keep in touch with you guys because I really like your shit, and we'll use something later." And then fast forward like a month or two later, and he uses that song in one of his videos.
The penultimate video.
Yeah, like
in the Genesis story.
There really is like at the fucking peak moment of the whole series. Ace and Chet have been trying to get wanting to get a Super Nintendo for Christmas for like 3 years, and when they finally get it, they play our track, and it was a complete surprise.
Yeah, like we were. Derek was over at my apartment, and then I was like, "Oh, there's new awesome video games," and I started to watch it, and then we were both sort of like, "Oh shit, that's our song."
I was like, "Oh shit, they got a Super Nintendo!" Yo, wait, that's our song. What the fuck?
And so anyway, the song title is from an episode where they played Bad Dudes.
Yeah,
and
they got a call from the government.
Yeah, and the guy on the phone is like, "All right, I'll talk to you later, boys. I mean men. I mean dudes." And so, as a thank you to Frasier for using our song, we named a track called "Boys, Men, Dudes." And I'm sure he appreciates it. I'm sure he cries every night when he realizes what we've done for him.
So, when you guys saw that, so you guys heard your track. Was that your oh shit moment right there?
That was the oh shit moment of my life.
That's awesome, dude. I mean, no one's ever used my music for. Actually, no, that's not true. I guess, but anyway.
I was gonna say, oh really?
Why'd you say that?
Oh, no reason.
Wait, what?
Are you talking about when we used it in a podcast?
You never. Oh, dude, I thought you meant like in a video. No. Hey, Derek.
I could put it in a video
if you wanted to.
I love you profoundly.
Oh, okay. Wait, I haven't put it in the video yet.
No, not the video. Just like know that you. Okay, I owe a large part of my success to Happy Video Game Nerd. Let it be known, everyone on the internet.
Man, you're gonna destroy me one of these days.
This is just like in my animes when the lady confesses her love to the dude.
I told you. This is the E circle jerk. You know, like.
So be it. We're jerking each other. Like, I mean, I'm a fan, dude. I really am.
I'm a fan of you.
I'm a fan of you.
We should spoon.
All right.
Okay. So, I will. And actually, speaking of come to Alaska, you guys are going on tour, yeah? So I've got
not yet.
I mean,
so you're doing live performances and you're going on tour.
Right tonight.
I've decided. And I've got another question for you guys.
First stop, Colorado, of course.
I was gonna say, here's my question: come to Denver and stay on my couch.
That's not a question.
Wait, no, I don't think we'll both sit on one couch.
Well, I've got two couches.
Well, no, okay. See, you're sleeping on one couch.
Yeah.
And I'm a spoon with Eric in his bed.
Right.
Man, can I be between you guys? All right, that's getting cut out. So anyway,
let's go.
You didn't even finish your own sentence. Like I should not finish.
Let's go the Starship sandwich.
I'll be between you guys, and together we will be boys, men, dudes.
Oh,
wait, which one? I want to be the dude. I call the man.
I'm the man.
So let's move on from this awkward moment to another track. A Vile Climate. I said it weird. A Vile Climate.
A vile hymen.
I said it with an NT on a Vile Climate. A Vile Climate. How do you guys feel about that?
I feel great.
I feel this is you're picking songs that we actually still like.
Yeah.
Good.
Feel pumped
good.
up.
Let's do it. Get pumped up, Vile Climate.
What was that?
Derek just ripped something. He's ripped something from his vile hole.
No, that's not true.
Forget the vile climate. Let's talk about Derek's vile butt crack.
Not even. You can't even prove that with words.
I saw you lean.
Not even with words.
You leaned away from me.
Not a word.
You pointed your butt directly in my face.
So that track was a nice segue into Derek farting, bioclimate.
You're causing a bioclimate in this room. Yellow clouds.
I'm trying. See, I'm getting meta with it. All right.
But at my peril.
Move this podcast to another level.
But
I've never seen or heard or smelt podcasts like this.
And this is only the second episode, so
damn. You got to get on the RSS feed.
I don't know what that is.
Let's get a subscription on iTunes for this podcast.
iTunes.com.
/ let's get podcast.
Please. Seriously, that track it's a great track. It's freaking catchy and it's very dancey. You could play that in the club. People will be like, throw them bowls, getting all dance.
Pop bottles. Start with straight shots and then pop bottles.
Yeah.
No, I was listening to this track while my friend Josh, I don't know if you guys heard the first episode of the podcast, but he's kind of a dick. And we were driving through the mall parking lot, and he's not a fan of most of the stuff that I listen to. So when I had this in my iPod, it came up and he was like, who's this? You know, like, and that's a huge compliment coming from him because he doesn't care about anything I do. And he was like, oh yeah, that's like a nice dance track. That's like more like kind of the stuff he listens to. And I just really love like the sweeping offbeat bass line, you know?
And I can't, that's all Calvin. He came to me with that track, and we worked really hard on those melodies. Those were painstakingly.
I told you.
But
the smell just hit me of what he's done. Oh,
I just told you. All right. Well, I guess Calvin made a horrible beat, and I made it better.
Thank you, but I do not thank you for what's going on here in this room. I need to lay down.
Okay, Calvin, that's where farts fall down. You'll be laying with the farts.
He farts so much in my bed. I'm surprised the whole thing just hasn't burned up, turned to ash.
That was
rubble. You see the burn marks on your sheets, right?
Yeah.
Give it time.
It was a sleeper.
Well, I mean, my landlord comes over and she thinks I smoke in bed. I'm like, no, my friend is just dropping bombs in there.
That's where I got the title from. She's like, oh, there's a vile climate in here. You're like, oh, that's the song title.
Describes Derek perfectly.
Dropping bombs. That's disgusting. You know what? I love it. That's like my shit. That's like my humor right there.
Farts.
Me and my dad were just, you know, when I was growing up, that was the whole thing. It was about farts.
Oh yeah, I like how your dad is essentially just you with a beard. It's like my dad is like pretty much me with a full beard.
My dad is thinking about getting a tattoo of the NASCAR logo. So
I want to meet your dad.
That's for real. I mean, right now he has a tattoo of an American eagle, a bald eagle in front of an American flag. He's thinking about getting that NASCAR. So.
You know what? Your dad and my dad, they should play together. They should have a play date because my dad loves NASCAR.
I think our dad should have a fight, and we'll see whose dad's strongest. My
dad could beat your dad's ass.
My dad's got that Alaska Native blood.
Oh.
He knows how to handle a tomahawk. I'm allowed to say that. I'm an 8th Native. I'm allowed to say that.
You can go with that, yeah. Like, your dad's good with a tomahawk. Oh, wait, sorry.
He'll scalp you.
My dad's a mechanic. He could throw fucking wrenches at you. It'd be like Super Mario Brothers 3 throwing wrenches at you.
Whatever. My dad buys lumber, drop lumber on you. He'll build you a house and then make it collapse.
Woodman.
Yeah. Throw leaves at you. You can't jump over those. They're coming down also, raining down.
This is like reverting to elementary school. It's like, my dad could beat your dad's butt. So, anyone else want to talk about that track?
Not much to talk about.
I kind of don't like that track.
Really?
I feel like it's
that's one of the few from the record that I actually still enjoy.
I feel like it's kind of trying to reach for sort of a dark Justice sound, but it doesn't quite get there.
Yeah, but it isn't trying to get really. It doesn't have that dirty bass of Justice either.
I know. I think it could be better.
Actually,
mixed.
I should tell you guys that Josh is a big fan of Justice, and like when that track came on, he was like, whoa, you know, he's like, what are you playing? Because everything I play doesn't appeal to him, and he really loved that track, and he's a big fan of Justice, so.
Yeah, Justice is rad. They need to hurry up with a new record.
Yeah, whatever the hell they're doing.
Agreed. So let's move on to
4 years now? Was it 07 they fucking dropped?
Yeah,
Cross?
I think so. Ugh. Disgusting.
That is. But you know what's not disgusting? Kitty Pizza Face. Let's play that track.
Oh, I like this track.
Let's put it. And
Let's do it.
We're putting it.
I love the drums in that track. It's one of my favorite drums Calvin's ever done.
That's a good track.
Good job, Calvin.
I did it.
You
High
won.
five.
Hang on.
Get so close to my face when you high five, dude. Can't. No. You're supposed to meet halfway with the face.
Connect with the face. It's
No.
kind of that's a slap. That's not a high five. That's a slap in the face.
Sometimes I want to slap Derek.
He does slap me, but I punch him all the time.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
And you got those guns.
Dude, you don't even. You want to feel these guns?
But you want to go to the firing range?
I kind of do. In a totally heterosexual way. So moving directly along. So every time I hear that track, like I picture you guys eating tacos because that was your promotional video that you put on your YouTube and super catchy track, and I friggin' love that. And I just picture you guys eating tacos. It makes me so happy.
And pizza and burgers.
No, just tacos.
Oh, it's tacos. Alright, okay, I'm sorry. Money for tacos.
Do you want to know the origin of that song title?
I was about to ask a question. What's the origin of that song title?
There's a really good comic by Lucy Kinsley. I think I'm pronouncing that. Knisley. She has a website at lucykinsley.com, spelled like that.
The K might be silent. Could be
Nisley, maybe. But she made a good, just like little short comic about when her cat had acne.
What?
And just how,
Is that possible?
Yeah, cats can get acne.
And they have skin.
My cat has herpes.
And then about like how her and her friend were started associating that with her cat being a nerd and referred to her cat as Kitty Pizza Face.
You know, here's a picture of a cat grumping, just with a frown, and it just said Kitty Pizza Face.
And then like inset of a picture of this nerdy girl going, I want to go to the dance. Like, races and everything.
And I think that song got that title because we had another track called Speed City Kitty, and we like both those tracks, both those names, but we can only have one Kitty track on Scoops.
Yeah.
That was a B-side on. That was both for Scoops.
Which is your favorite?
Oh god. Well,
I like that pizza.
see, Speed City Kitty, that was really my baby. I worked really hard on those melodies, and I'm really happy with it.
I like that pizza.
I hate them both. I hate them both.
I like that.
It's awful. I don't know.
I ought to slap you for that. Bring your face over here.
No.
Bring the slap.
You gotta get over here. Slaps. You gotta earn your slaps. Can't see. I'm blocked every slap. Watch this. You can't get me.
So you heard it here first, guys. No more albums about Scoops. The next album slaps.
Slaps the robot.
He's a mean
You
robot.
gotta watch out for the slaps.
It's gonna be like an apocalypse in binary, except slaps.
It's gonna be a middle ground.
Slaps' favorite video game is GoldenEye.
Slaps.
I love it.
I've never owned a Nintendo 64.
Why not?
No, I thought you did.
Oh yeah, I think when I worked for the university, I found one.
That's right, you did.
And then I never played it because I never bothered to get a controller.
But you gave me your copies of whoever it was had 2 copies of like the 2 Zelda games.
Mm.
So I have 2 copies of the Zelda games for 64 now.
The end.
Is it the gold one?
I think the Majora's Mask one was gold.
It might be worth some dollars. Maybe.
I got the box with that. I got that shit complete.
Oh wow! Within
Derek could retire on cartridges the way he's looking.
No, I bought those 2 games brand new and kept them in mint.
nice.
I kept them minty fresh.
Or double mint.
I got double mint.
Double your fun.
Double mint Zelda.
Dude, I want to see that commercial. No, this is kind of an aside, but what's your do you know how many games you have?
Oh,
Derek?
no. I'd say around like 400 maybe.
I just bought this cataloging software that you can get on iTunes. It's called My Games or something. I have 838 or something. I'm flexing my guns.
Oh my god.
So what I'm trying to say is I'm like a huge nerd, basically. That's all I'm trying to say.
And I thought I was a huge nerd. Apparently, I'm a normal nerd.
You're fucking up.
I'm like 6'6", so proportionately, I'm bigger of a nerd than you.
Yeah, I mean, in all ways too. Like, you are a bigger nerd. But you're also skinny, dude. You ain't got no guns.
Oh shit, we're gonna fucking gun down at MagFest 2012. Everyone get ready.
I'm gonna hit the iron right now.
You guys are gonna fight, and then when you're both mad, you're gonna spoon to make up.
It's true. It's true. It'll be like fight followed by hugs.
Hugs. Oh
You
yeah.
guys,
I walked into that reference. I shouldn't have. Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
It's
sorry,
off.
Calvin.
Done.
Sorry, guys. I'm very referential. Like, I reference myself all the time, but now that I've got other people to reference off of, I'm going to reference you. So, moving along to the next track.
My cat really does have herpes.
Does it really?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
herpes.
dude.
Your cat's got the herp?
Did you know
No, it's...
cats can get herpes in their eyes, and my cat has it. We call it herp eyes.
Her buzz.
What do you call it? Eyes?
That's my favorite thing, dude. Like, fucking his cat.
Got the
I'm trying not to cry right now, but... Oh, nice one. His
Whoa.
cat's name is Baldric, which alone is pretty funny. But he's also a ragdoll cat, so he's like this was it Maine Coon? Yeah,
He's a Maine
he's
Coon.
a Maine Coon. So he's this big fucking happy cat. He's so nice. And then he gets the herp eyes, dude. Like he looks like a pirate. One of his eyes swells up, and he looks like a pirate. He's like winking at you all the time. It's so adorable. Oh, I love your cat, Andrew.
If I ever get a cat, I'm gonna name him Reginald, but then I'm gonna call him Reggie. but when I bring out his full name, Reginald Hansen, he'll know I'm mad.
No, if I get a cat, Launchpad.
McQuack.
Launchpad McQuack.
Exactly.
When you do your
Song's called Launchpad McQuack. No, it's not.
Oh shit! Hey, nice. You got the Scott Pilgrim and the Starship Amazing together. Calvin loves it. Okay, that was a sigh of unhappiness. But like I was gonna say something about the Baldric, but I forgot. So we're moving on.
Baldric.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous Baldric.
He is ridiculous.
You need to change his name now. Okay, so we're moving on to the next track. This track is called "Can I Lift a Bird? Am I That Strong?"
Going old school.
And we're listening to it. Dude, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Man, awful.
What?
Those drums are for poop.
It's not even my... What?
Huh?
Calvin.
I think our song is bad.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm getting at here.
Hold on.
That's what I'm driving at.
It isn't. It's all right. It's
You
one of the
guys-
better ones on that record.
So yeah, that last track, gorgeous melody. I really love that. Like, you know, I love the pitch bendy sounds. I always talk about that. But, you know, I was listening to this on my surround sound speakers, and it was just like the bass was just so massive, you know. And actually, there's a cool story behind this track title.
Me and Derek met when we were working at this job at the university, where we would just deliver projectors and televisions and shit around campus. But this meant there was a ton of downtime, so like everyone in there was like on the internet or playing video games or something. So I was playing an emulated version of Mario 2, where of course you can pick up a variety of objects and animals. And I came upon this flamingo. And in the game, there's a pretty sizable bird.
Yeah.
About the height of your sprite, right? So I say out loud, Can I pick up this bird? Am I that strong? And Derek said, oh, song title.
That's hilarious.
And just to make it clear, I can. I can lift that bird.
It's possible.
Yeah.
You can do it. If you put your mind to it, you can do anything. That's what you need to take from this podcast.
You can lift any bird.
Find a bird.
A dodo.
Put it up.
A duck. 2 ducks even.
A platypus.
That doesn't count.
That's
You
not
can
a
pick
bird.
it. You can pick him up. He's got wings. All right, you guys. I love that track. I don't care that you don't care for it anymore because it's still awesome to me.
That melody just is. It loops it forever. I think the track's boring, but yeah, whatever. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad someone likes it.
I love it. I don't like it. I love it. That brings us.
I'm loving it.
Dude, you did not. I'm sorry.
No,
we're not
what?
sponsored by McDonald's. We can't.
Yeah, can't do that. You want to get sued?
I'm sorry.
It's gonna be
I'm not trying to.
let's get money for the lawsuit.
Let's get lawsuit. Yeah. Let's
They
get
have
sued.
lawsuit.
Yeah.
So, okay, guys,
Calvin.
I'm going to put some stuff in the blog about what they can do to find all of you guys' stuff. I'm going to put everything in there, but because people don't blog. Not everyone listens to things. They want to touch things. But also, if they don't want to touch things, how can they put
Calvin,
it in
get
their
your hand off my shoulder.
So how can they put your guys' things in their life? How? How's it possible?
Go to StarshipAmazing.com. It's easy as pie.
Let's go Facebook.com/Starship Amazing and
Go
chat
to-
with everybody on the.
Go to CalvinHansen.com.
Yeah.
You can learn about all my stuff, all my internet projects.
Go to YouTube.com/LowFatJello or go to RetroWordTV.com. That's all Derek's.
Go to YouTube.com/BestKingCalvino to see an AMV I made.
And
Go
soon to
back-
follow more.
And
Do
then
you
go
guys
to.
have like solo projects as far as like music?
I do, but that one's not.
I have a
done
solo project called Happy Video Game.
yet. Yeah.
All right.
So also, I'm putting this out there. You go to RetroWordTV.com and check out this awesome show. It's called Let's Get. It's a good show. I recommend you check it out.
Oh, Derek, come on.
Don't cut
man.
that part out.
Derek.
That's so sweet.
Eric.
I love
you
you guys.
should.
Oh, dude, listen, hold on. I didn't notice till now. It's like Derek and Eric are like the same feckin' thing minus the D.
Yeah.
It's like we're together.
Put some D's on that bitch.
I want to
Yeah.
be.
You only got 4 letters, man? Just get out of here.
Oh shit.
And your name it doesn't even come close to being a palindrome. Mine is one left away, son.
Oh, this dude thinks about palindromes basically every moment of the day.
Like boobs are essentially like a palindrome.
Just make sure that when Derek visits Denver, you don't call out the wrong name.
Oh man, I'll be all Ben. Here's Ben.
Right there,
Everyone
quick,
starts.
We're like close. That's my grandfather.
quick, Derek, list 5 palindromes. I know you can.
Party booby trap, race car, a man, a planet, canal, Panama, Bob, and Carrot.
And don't forget platypus.
Platypus, you little flap.
All right.
There you
then.
go, did it.
Pussy
I love
flap?
you.
Is that what you said?
Oh, damn it, I'm mad. There's another one.
Party booby trap?
Think about it. Do the math.
I don't.
And
Think
then
I, can,
a man, a planet, canal, Panama.
Everyone knows that one.
I don't think I can do that math, you guys. I'm pretty shit at math. So, you know what, guys? I really appreciate you guys coming on this podcast. You guys are mad busy. This is the night you guys normally make music, and I'm taking away from that. So, everyone, Starship Amazing fans, I would like to apologize. People that are not familiar with Starship Amazing, you need to go on Bandcamp.com. You need to find Starship Amazing. You need to pay for their stuff. They would encourage you, hey, you know, like download some stuff, maybe for free. Fuck that. Pay some money. Give them money.
Do you guys do the pay what you want thing?
Sometimes,
Yeah.
but
That's actually something we're going to be doing more in the future. That seems to be a good thing.
All right. Well, anyone that pays less than 50 cents a track, cheap
off the
motherfucker.
podcast.
Yeah, they're off the podcast.
If you don't pay
$1 a track.
You got to come on the podcast just so you can get off of it.
Yeah.
and you will get on it, and then you will be on the podcast forever, just like all of us. I would like to end this podcast with a brilliant track. It's the ending track for you guys' new EP, Y'all Stop Blogging. The track is called This Belongs to Me. I was thinking about not ending this with this track. I was thinking about maybe actually ending with Finally, track that we talked about earlier. But having listened to this, because this is video game focused, and I was not hearing a whole lot of 8-bit melodies in my memory. Mostly I heard the piano, but there's also some kind of 8-bit melodies that come in towards the middle of this track, and it ends with, and Derek has talked a lot before, like on his podcast, about tying things together in a way that, I guess, when you put together an album, you have to list the tracks in a certain way, because it's got to have this progression. You have to have a climax and all that stuff. You want to start strong, you want to end strong, and this is a very, very strong ending track. You guys did awesome with this.
That's because we're so strong.
You guys are...
Definitely me.
I mean, we're up in Alaska. There's polar bears everywhere. I've beat up like 5 today.
Just to get
this
to
podcast.
Yeah.
No, I've been. A lot of my favorite records have good closing tracks. A lot of my favorite track, like Weezer, definitely knows how to end a record. So I've always tried to kind of emulate that. We tried to. I don't know how successful we've been.
We do our best. Try our hardest.
Yeah. What do you want from us? Jeez.
We
When
are
you guys-
men.
When you guys ended with an Apocalypse and Binary, like that ending track to me is very, very strong. But this one is so damn strong. This shit got guns. So
I know all about that. You don't got to tell me. That's every damn story of my life. Autobiography.
So that's what to take away from this. Derek's got guns. Starship Amazing has guns. Derek, Alexander, Calvin Hansen. You guys, thank you very much.
And Eric, Goemon 47. He's got guns.
.com.
He's got guns.
He's got guns.com.
That'll be my new thing. So we're gonna leave you with this. This Belongs to Me by Starship Amazing. Go peep them out. I love you all. I love you. The end.
You too. Right back at you, bro.
Bye. Peace.
No, really, I really, really, honestly appreciate it. I know that you guys are mad busy, and this is your night for making music. So
it's cool, dude. It's cool.
I love
Honestly,
you guys.
We don't make that much music. Like, one of us playing a video game, and another one's just looking up funny videos of guys getting hit in the balls on the internet.
I'm looking up for cute pictures of cats.
I know one.
With
Cute
herpes.
babies.
No, you can't deny this, Derek. I know one. You typed anime boobs into Google.
Yeah.
Yeah. How'd that go for you?
It's great.
Was that a good harvest?
Anime boobs. I got no problem with anime boobs.
You're just drawing two circles. I could do that.
But these are really well drawn circles.
Put them in your mouth.
Man,
If only.
I do when I get the chance.
If only my animes were real.
Damn, dude, I really want to marry Ramona Flowers. I want to buy.
so
I want to buy a pillow that's got like a little slit option so I can put it in.
So you can install your fleshlight.
And someone's somebody's done that. Like,
Of course.
You guys do know that this is going in the podcast, right?
Of course.
Oh,
why
Drake.
wouldn't it?
Why not?
This is gold.
We're gonna end with this because it's so solid.
You know what? For our podcast, we need to talk more about fleshlights.
We do.
It's obviously the podcast goal.
It's so functional. I mean, it's like you got light and you got
I mean-
sex with a flashlight. Put it.
I mean, like, it's a sex toy, but everyone thinks it's a flashlight. They don't know.
Wait, flashlights actually have lights on them?
I don't think so. I don't know.
I thought that
Like-
was just a clever name, but I don't think they actually have. No, they don't actually have lights.
Like if you were camping with your friend and all of a sudden you see this flashlight going erratic in his fucking tent, you'd be like, "What's going on in there?"
It goes well with your spectacular balls. You have the disco ball
ridiculous
balls and the fleshlight.
Get it right. Ridiculous balls and flashlight. The end. All right, guys. I love you.
I love you too.
Yeah, no. Next time you talk about this video game music, I will like fucking call me, dog.
I want you on it.
I want to be on it.
I want both of you guys on it if Calvin wants to be on it.
I don't think Calvin will
I'll be on anything.
talk
All right.
about video game music.
I'll say I played a video game once.
Dude, that's enough.
Music. I don't know what's up with these beeps and boops, man. Why couldn't they just put a guitar in there?
That's real music. Guitars, metal guitars.
Led Zeppelin, man. That's real music. That is Justin Bieber.
Beebler. Calvin off the podcast.
Oh,
It never ends. It's always funny
time
every
for
time.
the 100% Derek show. All Derek, every Derek.
So does that mean I have to leave my own apartment?
Get out, Calvin. Don't come back until you bring a pizza.
I love pizza.
Calvin.
Calvin.
That was like Alvin, Simon, Theodore, and I said Calvin. See what I did?
You know what?
Well, there was a joke in The Simpsons, like a Melvin and the squirrels. Melvin.
You know what? I'm fine with the Alvin jokes because you know what I hear most of all is it's Calvin and Hobbes jokes.
I know Hobbes.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. Calvin, I fucking love you. I love both of you equally and hard.
Hard and all night.
No, I love you harder.
Like ridiculous balls. Why do I say such things, dude?
No, man. I
I've
love
been
you, sky high boners. Impregnating the heavens.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my
Fucking-
line.
You're impregnating fucking starships and shit. It's so big.
Dick like a starship. Ah.
Honestly, you guys, I love you guys for coming on. I love you.
Yep, we had a good time.
Yeah, right back at you, bro.
All right, cool, man. You guys, we're best friends now, so.
I just call me anytime. Just don't ever call me.
I'm moving next week, so could you?
I'm
come
moving
over?
to Colorado with my new buddy Eric.
Dude, I love that. I want to be that. I want to be your best friend in Colorado, and you guys can leave Alaska.
You should come up to
I want to
Alaska.
be your best friend.
Yeah, and we'll rule the states. You, us, and you together. No one will know what we'll hit them.
We are Starship Plastizzle Amazing, and
Exactly.
all right then.
Plus Dizzle amazing.
Plastazing.
Plastazing. All right, thanks, guys, man.
Yep, we'll talk to you later.
I love you. All right, peace.
Yep, bye.